tripping. I go to the hole with the rock like Pippin. Yeah. I'm okay.
But best believe that I'll blow you with it. On top, don't blow you with that bitch. I'll try to cool him down. He used to want to get shots up, now he won't shoot him down. But that's my brother with some luck.
Why you want through the car?
While I'm away to keep my shooter proud. We came to play, so keep them laced, cause this is what we do.
Hey.
And I know Jalen feel like my new home, I'm out the coop.
Hey.
See this rolling presidential, see it shining through.
Hey.
Presidential West, we in with sliding through.
Hey.
I'm Clark, I'm still here thinking about what
About
I'ma do.
Bro, he's got bars.
Get straight to the business. If I'm on stage and I'm not y'all fuck with this or what?
Yeah.
Ain't no competition.
What up, though? Welcome back to Woodward Heavyweights. I'm your boy Eazy, join my man Kung Fu Spinny.
What up, though?
We got my man Young Cheese Nips in the TD booth.
On the ones and twos.
Yes, sir. We got Casper the Friendly
sir.
Ghost in the audio booth because my guy Owen, I'm gonna say your first name, Cheese Nips, is running both audio
running both.
and TD booth, man.
Doing
Shouts out
double
to
duty,
him.
yeah.
Shouts out to him. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Cheese Nips in the building. We are joined once again by a special guest.
The
Saddiq
man, the myth,
Turner!
the legend.
What up, dog? What up, dog?
Coming
up,
back
man?
off his tirade from King's Twitter.
Yeah, how you
Destroying the
feeling?
Sacramento
How was
franchise.
that? The hate coming afterward. Did it get to you at all, or you like relish it?
Honestly, I enjoy it. Like some people don't respond well to that, but me, I got no problem with it.
100%.
It's good. It's good, Owen.
We're good, Owen.
You won't be able to hear it.
Sorry, guys. Owen's running audio in the TD booth, so he's struggling. But it's not his fault. His first thing. I'm sorry. Will you answer that again? I apologize.
Yeah,
that threw me
yeah.
off. I got ADD.
So the more my mentions get filled with like Kings fans, the more I'm just. I think it's fun, to be honest. But my problem is they're really boring. You know, at this point,
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
they don't say anything really interesting or funny.
Yeah.
They're just like, "Oh, you're from Detroit." Yes, I am.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Facts.
Oh, you got. Oh, what's this? What's that dude from High School Musical?
Corbin Blue.
Oh, it's Corbin Blue talking about the Kings.
Like, oh, that's a good looking
all
black
right,
man. All right, I'll take it.
Like, that's all you got?
That's a solid
Really?
roast.
I don't know, man. It's weak. It's weak to me, but
That's pretty weak.
I enjoy the banner. I wish it was better, but I enjoy the banner.
That's
That's
fair.
what's up.
How do you feel about Cade's single? We just heard that.
It was not bad.
It was not
It
bad.
was not bad at
It
all.
wasn't bad
Not
at all.
yeah.
Like I was expecting it to be, you know, because a lot of times when NBA players start to rap, it gets a little.
Yes.
But it was pretty solid.
Yeah.
It's got a good sound. Whoever produced it did a pretty good job.
Very good job.
I don't know if he'll actually put it out, but
I hope he does.
Does he have a chance of being better than Dame Dollar? I know everybody talks about Dame Dollar.
yeah,
He's got albums.
He's on another level before.
Dame is one of those guys where I feel like great NBA player, great
Yes,
guy, I'm
yes,
sure.
say it.
As a rapper,
You don't like Dame
Yes,
Dollar?
yes.
I don't like his
Bro,
music,
I'm
man.
with him. I'm with him for sure.
I don't
Music's
like his
subjective.
music.
Music's
kinda
subjective,
cringe.
so I'm not mad at it.
It's kinda
It is
cringe.
not
It's
cringe,
very
bro.
like my career raps. Like
Yeah.
it's like a cutscene. It's like a cutscene where your player goes in the studio and he
Yes.
starts talking about basketball over like some
sure.
generic beat.
For
and
sure. I pull
That's
up
how
from
that's how
deep,
Damian
wave goodbye
Lillard
to the
raps.
fans. It's like, all right, man. You know, the basketball player formerly known as Miles Bridges. He had some hard albums.
man.
He had some hard albums.
See, I don't like that kind of music, though.
It's Detroit music. I mean,
I know. We had this conversation
Man.
before.
I'm not really a Detroit rap fan either.
Yeah.
But
It's just offbeat.
Man, okay, look, Miles Bridges is Miles Bridges. I'm not going to speak on him as a person.
yes,
Yeah.
that's
But as a rapper,
R.I.P. Bozo. But
for real. Fumbled the bag.
as far as his rapping,
yeah.
top 5 all time.
Wow.
Top
Top 5
Oh,
all
for
time
sure.
NBA rapper. It was.
What about Master P? Master P played in the NBA.
He played preseason or summer league, right?
It still counts.
It does still count, but
I'm talking.
Do we really like Master P?
Like legit NBA.
Yeah.
plus, like, do you guys like actually like Master P?
I mean, it's old music.
I don't
man.
really listen
Old
to it.
rap.
Yeah, you know what I'm
It's
saying?
old
Like,
rap.
I know he did what he did, but I feel like he did most of it built as like the head of the record label.
Yeah, sipping lean. It's that sipping lean, that southern shit, bro. I mean, it is what it is. You know. That's
Dame
not
Dollar
really-
definitely better than Miles Bridges for me, though. Just saying.
No,
Nah,
no,
hell
Just saying.
not a chance.
Definitely not.
Yeah,
For me, all you young kids like that offbeat stuff, I can't get with it, man.
you're like 2 years older than me.
It's cool. I mean, I'm still younger than me. Facts is the facts. I hope Cade released that. I actually got an opportunity to interview Cade.
Yeah.
Shouts out to the I can't even shout him out. I don't remember what school it was, but it was a dope event. It was a book fair.
Oh, your name's Easy. That's easy. Ho ho ho.
Deep ass voice.
Yeah.
Dude got deep ass voice.
Hey, what up, though, Detroit?
Yeah.
Yes, yes, that's
bro.
fire.
This Cade Cunningham.
He's got. We have the Hall Financial video. This Cade Cunningham for Hall Financial. The first time I heard it, I was like, damn, like, he does have a deep ass.
Because he looks young as well. He looks older now. Got the beard.
He
now.
is young though.
But yeah, he is young as shit. And then you hear that deep ass like grown man voice.
Yeah.
Easy, that's easy. Oh, but you know me, I'm a clown. This heavyweight show. Like I didn't really ask him any basketball questions. I was like, when you dropping the track, you know. And I think he got something with Bagley coming up.
He said he's gonna throw Bagley on track.
Yeah, he got something with Bagley coming up.
I want to see Bagley on the track. I want to see at least 3 Pistons on one track. That's
so
how I know
hard,
we're
bro.
back.
You should make a track called Runaway Train and have Isaiah Stewart on that shit, or like Raging Bull and put Isaiah Stewart on it.
What's was it the Bears? Remember they had the Bears Shuffle, whatever the hell it was called, like the championship Bears. But you're right though. As soon as we get a track like that, something's popping, bro.
Best
that's gonna be played like throughout the playoffs, like 100%.
Best like rap group out of professional athletes is the 7th Floor Crew. It's a little before all of our times.
The U
when the U was cold.
Greg Olson
drops bars.
Have you heard that?
Really?
Dude,
No,
yeah.
I'm not aware.
What's your name, G-Reg? What you do, get head?
Yeah,
bro. He goes crazy.
He went hard.
He snaps.
I would never
check
expect
that out.
Yeah,
you gotta check it out.
The 7th Floor Crew is so funny.
To be honest, like it's good.
If your
Well,
girl
everyone, but-
only knew that she was getting muddy by the whole crew, what would she do? Dude, they go hard. There's like 8 of them, and it's like I think Clinton Portis is in it. I think there's Frank Gore's in it.
That's a crazy ass squad.
They go crazy.
They gotta restore the U. The people the way they're trying to do with Michigan, I want the U to be back to that.
Yeah.
That sounds fun. It'd be fun to watch.
The U was insane. There's nothing like that. But back to Cade Cunningham.
Back to the lecture.
We do got a little bit more to talk about later in the show about Cade Cunningham and about the Detroit Pistons because, as you know, we had an NBA legend, a Hall of Famer, on the bottom line yesterday.
Yeah.
He said that the Pistons are for sure making the playoffs this year. That's, that might be some old head stuff talking. I'm not really ready to guarantee a playoff berth, but
I said this line yesterday. He also said he did crack. So.
He did. But he's 34 years sober though, so he's got a clear mind now.
We got, we might have to question that because
he said he can do it. So we're gonna talk about a little bit about that.
If Czar's here, bro, I think I want to jump into the Jaden Ivey stuff.
Off rip?
Not right now. I mean, we can.
No, we can't. I mean,
I'm just saying later on. We got Czar.
Yeah.
Do you want to start Pistons then go Lions since he's here now, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, might as well.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's go.
We'll get right into it. Since we got Zark in the building, we might as well just go right into Pistons.
Real quick, and just because this
time.
is still on the prep, and this is like the this time slot for it, I got to look. We've already had this discussion back in Studio B.
Yeah.
Subjective rack. Music's subjective no matter what.
Music is very subjective.
We have one Ryan Armani, coming on the network and disrespected a legend of Miguel Cabrera.
Yeah.
And now we have you.
Yes.
Disrespecting.
Eminem's trash.
Come on, bro.
That's...
You can't say trash, bro.
I can't.
You can say you don't like him. That's not what you're into.
Like I said,
you can't say trash.
He's got his hits. He's got the songs that you can't take away from him that were hits. He has no re-listen value. Like I'll go back.
Yes,
I can't re-listen to an Eminem album. I can't listen to an Eminem album from front to back like I can a Kanye album, a Jay-Z album, a Kendrick album. I can't do it. And it's corny. First of all.
Wow.
A lot of his rap is mad corny.
Wow.
And it's I don't know, man. It's just I liked it back in the day, but now
if you said new M, I'm with you.
New M is complete trash.
Yeah, new M, there's no debate,
complete
no
trash.
argument.
Garbage.
M that became legend, that's just some wild
Even
stuff
that
you're
stuff
saying
is
there,
just
bud.
corny, bro.
Just wild, bro.
Every second or third
corny.
song, he's talking about killing his girlfriend and taking a bunch of benzos. It's dude,
hold on.
Get over it, man.
As somebody who's written raps, in yourself.
Yes.
It's kind of hard to stay on subject topicality. I'm saying you might be talking about something, just switch to something totally else just because it rhymes. To tell a story, the way he did, and the cadence of the actual rapping itself. No, because Biggie wasn't telling stories like M. M was telling actual stories.
Biggie tells actual stories.
No,
he literally has a song called "I Got a Story to Tell."
Yeah, but I'm banging the what NBA player do you think that was? By the way,
I don't know. It's got to be
Do you know what I'm
somebody
talking
on the Knicks.
If you listen to even Player Hater by Biggie,
Yeah.
that's some wonderful storytelling about some horrible activities.
Yes.
Yeah, and like, listen, 10 Crack Commands, like I'm saying, Biggie's a good storyteller. But, like, substance, topicality, like staying on topic, speaking about like an actual story, you know what I'm saying? Like, not like, oh, this happens to rhyme, it's a funny line type thing. Like, Eminem will tell you, like, what he did back, old Eminem, would give you, like, how he went to the grocery store, but tell you what he actually did in the grocery store and make everything rhyme. Like that, no one else was doing
I can rhyme orange with banana, orana. I don't give a shit about that.
Did he say that?
Yes.
I don't
And he
know.
also said, you heard of Chris Christopherson?
Are you
well, I'm pissed off.
You're bringing up New M. We agreed. We agreed New M.
That's an awfully hot coffee pot. Like, that's
we
the dumbest shit
threw
I've
New
ever
M out.
That
We're
shit
talking
is
about
awful.
old M. M that came up became legend.
You make me fucking sick to my stomach every time I want to see you. I vomit. That shit is, dude, that's corny as fuck.
I
And
got
wild.
love for M. I got love for M. I can respect young M for
Yeah.
sure. The
Yes.
new music, not for me.
Yeah.
I'll say.
That's where I'm at.
But I don't think he's trash. I think it's a
Definitely
little.
not
Tra-
trash.
I think it's a
he's
little
got
trash.
like his song. Like I said, he's got
Like
his
saying
songs.
he's trash is a horrific take.
No, it's not.
You could say you're not into him,
It's a
but
very
saying that he's
popular
trash,
take,
It's
actually.
very popular.
It's a
Take.
very
not popular
take.
because he's one of the most #1 selling artists of all time. So
Fucking
I mean,
20 years ago.
popular if you want to like, drive some engagement on social media. But
No,
like,
it's a popular take. It's like I
one
said,
of the only dudes to go
he's
diamond. I wouldn't
he's
say it's a
got
popular
his
take.
hits. He's got his hits. He's got his songs that you can't take away from him. Obviously, there is great songs, but it's just like every great song he has is outweighed by a shit song.
Cleaning out my closet.
Yeah, like Stand,
Just lose it.
Lose Yourself.
Lose yourself. Like,
Yeah.
bro,
Even just like
that's just fire too.
that shit's corny.
Guess who's back again. Dog, no.
Relapse, terrible album. Terrible album.
I don't
but it's
even
got
remember
like
which
two
ones.
good songs. on
That's
it.
like semi like New M, so I'm not even gonna like defend that.
My
Yeah.
band with D12.
Yeah.
Fire.
That was
Yeah.
my shit.
Yeah,
that's
that's
a good
just
song.
fire.
D12 is fire.
You're just racist, bro. I don't know what's going on with
Dude, well, honestly, there aren't many good white rappers. The only white rapper that I actually like, I mean, again, when I say he's trash, it's not like I'm comparing him to like
Just don't say he's trash. though.
like
Say you
Slim
don't like
Jesus and like other guys, like comparative to what he is in his genre of rap, in his echelon of rap, he's trash. Like obviously, he's not
stop
like
saying
he's
trash,
not
please.
like I'm not comparing him to like
Bro.
young or like fucking Tekashi or I
your
can't even-
your favorite, your Lord and Savior, Kendrick Lamar was inspired by Eminem.
yeah.
Because he's not trash.
Kendrick Lamar is the greatest rapper to ever spit lyrics into a mic. Period.
That's fine. Well, he's trash.
That's your opinion.
His new album, no replay value. I'm playing. He's not trash. I'm
That's
not
your
gonna
opinion.
disagree
See, I don't
like
get
that.
hurt about stuff like that.
I know, but I'm just not saying you can't say trash though. Like that's just like
Like
a
I said,
ridiculous,
it's
like ludicrous.
it's respective to where he is as a rapper. Like he's
Owen-
obviously still better than like I said, like Tekashi 69 and like Lil Pump and
I'm
stuff
done
like
with
that.
you. Oh, and you always got this guy's back. Are you defending this? Eminem's trash.
No, this is the one thing I don't back Spencer up on.
It's fair.
But he's taking it well. So
Yeah. Like I said, dude, I'm not calling him bottom tier. Like you got to put it respect because obviously he will be better than.
What are the tiers then?
So you're saying he's mid?
Yes, he's mid.
So mid's not trash. Mid's mid.
some people consider mid to be trash though. Like when
But that's just like being
definition
over
of
excessive
mid.
with it.
Yeah.
Isn't necessarily. It's just you're not trash, but you're not.
Yeah,
good.
he's
Like
not
I said,
impressed.
he's
But, like,
still
mid's
a
not a
great
good thing
rapper,
either,
but like
like-
it's just
Correct. Mid's mid.
Like
That's
I
what
said, I'm
saying.
not comparing him to
But,
these like dog water artists that are out there. He's not in like that level, but for like the upper echelon of rappers that he is widely considered, everybody considers him to be in that
Deservedly
talking
so.
point.
Yeah.
He's the one I'd listen to least by far.
Spencer Trader G wants to know what's M's best song.
Well, Trader G has to wait until after this commercial
M's
break because
best
Spencer,
song, yeah.
Spencer has some mental health issues and he needs to clear it up over with the SMA podcast.
Yeah, so
Hey, great.
the sports marketing agency helps spread awareness about mental health and substance abuse. Their new podcast, This is the F Word, helps spread awareness of fentanyl and other addictions. Go to thesportsma.com if you're struggling or know someone who is.
Hey, it's Sean Jordan from the Sports Marketing Agency, and SMA wouldn't be who we are without our amazing partners.
Thank you so much, Sean. You know, at Detroit Wayne, we want to serve as a resource for you and your families. We offer mental health services, substance use disorder services throughout our communities, and we want to be that source and resource within the community.
If you or a loved one are suffering from a mental health or substance abuse issue, please don't hesitate to call 1-800-241-4949.
You don't have to go to the beach, man. You don't have to get your butt crack full of sand. You just need a little chili peppers, man, to get that glowing beach chili peppers tan. Woo!
With 26 locations in the Metro Detroit area and more coming, Chili Peppers Tanning is where you'll find the cleanest salons in the D. Join the Pepper Club for the best deals on unlimited tanning. Head to chilipepperstanning.com.
You just need a little chili peppers, man.
The Fulling Warehouse in Hamtramck is the home of the original football bowling pin game called Fulling. There's multiple different ways you can play. They got $12 open unlimited play where you can stay there open until close, have a good time. They also have private lane reservation where you can get your own lane for $120, have 10 to 12 people, play any type of trash music you want, and bring in any type of food you want.
Wow.
If you get thirsty, they've got a $2 mystery beer vending machine. You pop in $2, pops you out a good beer, no hassle, no fuss needed. Know what you want to make a decision. They have multiple fully loaded bars for you to choose from. So come on down and check them out in Hamtramck at the Fulling Warehouse or visit them online at fullingwarehouse.com.
What up, though? Welcome back to Woodward Heavyweights. I'm your boy Eazy, joined my man Spin More Rex.
What up, though?
AKA Captain Insano. Talking crazy over there, disrespecting the GOAT, M. What is more disrespectful to Detroit? Disrespecting Miggy or M?
Miggy.
Oh, Miggy.
You think so?
Yeah.
Like to this, I guess there's two ways of looking at it. Yeah, because Miggy is like undoubtedly one of the greatest.
Yes.
There's no even like debate in it. Where music is like actually just completely subjective. But M puts on for the city. Always.
He does.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, no. He does. But did he have a Triple Crown season? No.
No.
That's fair.
But at
The first one since 1950 or something like that too. Yeah.
yeah.
Go, put the camera on you if you want to.
Well, I was gonna say, I gotta
good.
find it, but like I was
I'm
gonna
sorry.
say, like, I mean, Ryan has his reasons for saying that, and I think people have to respect that. You know, everybody's got their own. It's not like he's not saying he's a trash player. He's just saying that he's not emotionally attached to him. Those are two different things. If he's calling him trash, then yes, he deserves a lot of hate. But in this instance, he's not. So I don't feel like that's totally warranted.
Yeah.
Well, then, you know what? Spinning, I feel like that's the route you should take.
What?
Don't call him trash. Just say you're not, I'm just not emotionally attached to him. I think that'd be more fitting for this scenario.
Yeah.
There you go.
Nah.
Come on.
Like I said, bro, I'm not comparing him to like
That's trash, though.
obviously like dog water rappers, like
Okay.
nothing like that. Like
Give me your-
obviously he's better than these guys. Obviously I'd rather listen to him than like SoundCloud rappers and stuff like that, but it's just I don't know, man. The way the echelon he's held in, he's the worst out of all of them.
Give me your tiers then. So if he's not trash, obviously you said dog water is a reference to you, so there's dog water
Yeah.
is below trash.
He's like A tier. Like not like S, but he's like A tier.
Like alphabetically, you're saying?
No, it's like S, A, B, C, D. Like that's how tiers work.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. It's a Michigan State thing.
You never seen those tier ranking lists? It's like it's like letter grades.
I mean, I've
it goes
like, looked at
grades.
the list, but I didn't look at the grades.
Yeah, it goes like letter grades, and then S is above A.
Yeah.
Was
Like
S like
S
supreme?
is like God
like,
tier.
Yeah, like superior.
Yeah.
Super Saiyan?
Pretty
Yeah.
much. Yeah.
Oh. So it's A.
Yeah. He's like A. Yeah.
Oh, so
A,
then stop using
B.
the word trash. I would use the word trash when I get to C. Or D even.
Yeah. No, those are dog water. That's like the
Dog water is D.
Those don't even
trash
get
is
mentioned
C.
in the same breath as like I said, I can understand how Eminem is mentioned in the same breath as some of these rappers, but not for me.
Zarik, who's a better rapper, Eminem or Cade Cunningham? Nerves laugh.
Who's hotter right now? Or who's
Cade.
better?
Cade's hotter right now.
Cade's
There's no
hotter right
debate.
now.
Yeah.
Rick
Eminem,
said he's
I'll
not
give it
trash.
to
He's
Eminem.
sitting on
I'll
top
give
of the
it to
dumpster.
Eminem.
I mean,
That's pretty reasonable.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
I'll take that. We're jumping over our Detroit Lions topics to the second hour because we got a special guest in the building. We got the Prince of. But I'm not gonna bring that up. Actually,
Monkey, I do not listen to Lil Xan. Trust me, I listen to good music.
You look like Lil Xan. That's your little Sam face.
Face tats, bro.
All right. First topic we had, talking basketball. We wanted to look at the sophomore seasons from the guys last year.
Yep.
And we had a debate spark. Actually, I think it was Stat Music pulled this one up, though. But
yeah,
which of these guys do you think has had the biggest jump in the sophomore year?
So I was looking at that. Of the top 4 picks, it was Scotty Barnes, Evan Mobley, Cade Cunningham, and Jalen Green.
Yes.
Obviously, I am slightly biased, but even putting my bias aside, looking at the teams and how they're structured and how their off seasons have gone, Cade Cunningham looks like he's going to have the best off-season jump. And that's because, to me, Cade Cunningham's team has improved the most to fit his needs.
Mm-hmm.
As a player, he needed a lob threat for most of the season last year. They went out and got Marvin Bagley. His play improved. He wasn't used to playing in the NBA. He didn't get to play preseason, unlike the rest of the top 4. And once he started to get into his groove and into his rhythm, it showed that he was the best player out of those top 4. And I don't think many people are going to argue that. So when you put someone like Jaden Ivey in the backcourt next to him, or even you put Alec Burks next to him, he has more shooting and spacing and more people that can attack the rim and catch lobs than he did last year. Even putting someone like Nerlens Noel, like we mentioned a couple of days ago, gives him someone to throw lobs to. He has options now.
Yeah,
for sure.
You have someone like who Corey Joseph was starting at the shooting guard for the majority of the season last year next to Cade Cunningham as his backcourt mate.
Yeah.
Corey Joseph is like the 3rd string guard now. He's not really in the rotation. So that's
trash or dog water for you.
Corey Joseph is hot dog water.
Don't feel obligated. You don't gotta go there.
I'm gonna keep it quiet.
Yeah.
You know,
I understand.
But
I hate Corey Joseph.
But Cade, his team has improved and it fits his needs more. Jalen Green, I could see having a better year, but to me, his team lacks playmaking.
Yes.
He's a scorer. Jabari is a scorer.
Yes.
Kevin Porter Jr., they say he's a point guard, but he's a scorer. They don't really have a true point guard on that team, and I think that's what's going to hold them back. And then for the Cavs, they really stood pat. They didn't really change much. I think Mobley will have a similar season to last year, which was a good season.
Yeah.
But I don't see him having that huge jump. And then Scotty Barnes, similar. Their team didn't really do much to improve unless somehow this KD trade happens, and who knows if he's even in Toronto then.
Yeah.
But
I don't even believe that, man.
To me, Scotty Barnes,
so
I could see marginally improving. But out of all those players, I think Cade will make a significant jump. From he averaged 17 points, I could see him averaging about like 21, which is a 4-point jump. I can't see any of the other players really making that type of jump.
Yeah,
I'm with you. I think you kind of put it. Go ahead. I'm sorry. You look like you're about to say something.
No, dude, you were in the middle of talking.
I guess if I did it, looking at potential, it's Cade for sure. I think Evan. Yeah, fuck you, Spenny. They can see you doing that. Evan Mobley probably be second on me for that list.
Yeah.
But like Scotty Barnes, I guess example. Like I feel like he's pretty close to like what he's going to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like outside of maybe some defense, maybe gets more consistent shot. I mean, I don't know, but I think Scotty Barnes is pretty close to like what we'll see him as a pro.
Right.
Cade Cunningham, you're looking at like A tier, maybe even S tier. Eventually down the line, I think he takes a big step towards that.
100%.
You make a great point. With the team that he has around him. Spenny, you brought this up yesterday. Since trading for Marvin Bagley last year, started averaging 22 points and 7 assists. Like in his rookie year, it's like all-star stuff.
It's impressive.
As much as people deride guys like Lonzo, like he had better numbers than him in his rookie season. So I think, again, there may be a bias because we are Detroit sports fans, but
of course,
I go Cade. I guess leap from what they were though. If I were to take it in that perspective, maybe Jalen Green, because towards the end of the year last year, he was dropping like 30.
Jalen Green's dog water. No.
He was, but like from the jump though, for like how he started this season, like he carries that into this season, like 30 balls, like consistently, like he was going dumb. I'm like, I can't lie, bro.
100%.
Like that, those kind of buckets with Jalen Green to me are like meaningless. It's like Jeremy Grant coming in and averaging 25 points. Like you're the best scorer on a bad team, so you're going to go out there and you're going to produce. So that he is a good player. Don't get me wrong. He's a good scorer. He is a bucket, but I don't think he'll get any better for the reasons you said, that they don't have a facilitator to put next to him. They don't have a guy that can bring the best out of him, put him in the best situations to score, to use his physical tools, his athleticism, to get buckets and to do what he needs to do.
Water.
Obviously, I think it's Cade Cunningham, yes, because for all the reasons you said. They built the team around him. They got rid of a guy like Jeremy Grant, so he's going to have the ball in his hands more. He's going to have more opportunity to get himself and other people involved in the offense. So I am excited for that. I think with, like we talked about, the team got a lot more athletic. Not only do you add a lob threat in Jalen Duren or in Nerlens Noel, you add other guys on the floor like Jaden Ivey, like giving more playing time to a Hamidou Diallo or to an Isaiah Livers that put pressure on the rim and make it easier for him to thread needles, to put passes in places that allow people to score. So I'm excited for Cade Cunningham this year. Obviously, the physical changes he made to his body will play a big part of it. Getting more foul calls, because everybody watched it last year. He wasn't getting calls for nothing. Dude was getting smacked on the arm.
That was crazy.
You could hear it through the TV, man. And he wasn't getting calls. So he's definitely going to get some of those calls now, and he changed his body so he'll be able to finish through contact like that. So I'm excited for him. I do think he's going to make a big jump. We did his over-under stuff yesterday.
Yeah.
And we all had him at, like 22, higher than 22. Yeah. I had him at, I think he's going to be around 8.5 assists when the season's done. Probably, I had him under on rebounds. I think he'll be 4 to 5 rebounds a game. But still, I think he's going to make a big jump this year. Could contend for that MIP award.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Who's second on the list for you guys?
Out of these four?
Of those top four? Jalen Green.
Yeah.
I think Jalen Green. Because his rookie season, he was labeled a bust initially, and then having that improvement second half of the season. Because, first half of the season, he had his moments, but he really did not play well. Unlike Cade, who did play well, he just had a rough couple of games.
Yeah.
He really had a really rough start of the season, and then second half of the season, he started to come into his own. So I could see that continuing.
He ended the season on fire. I can't even lie, bro.
Every
night I was like, 30 what?
He was going
crazy. And then the other night I'm like, damn, he got like 30 what? Again? Like, bro, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going dumb.
So I could see him having a pretty significant jump, but I think the overall team isn't going to do much better than it did last year.
This is like completely random.
I've never heard a Lil Xan song before, by the way. This poll is ridiculous. I'm telling you, I like good music.
I would actually this is a pipe dream. I'm just saying it like hypothetically, I guess, but like, bro, I would love to have Jalen Green next to Cade, bro.
That would be, yeah.
That's kind of
fire, bro.
That's kind of a similar fit with Ivy, you know?
You think so?
Yeah, they're similar players, 100%.
Yeah. I'd say Green's probably a better shooter, though, for sure.
At the moment, yeah. But even Green's not 100% there as a shooter yet. He drives to the rim a lot.
Who do you think's a better finisher?
Finisher?
Yeah.
I'd say Ivy. He's got more finesse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like they both have equal athleticism. Jalen Green's just a little bigger.
When you think of Green's like finishing, he's like fast break, like dunks. And not like actual like. Yeah, I'm with you.
The way Ivy absorbs contact around the basket and still finishes is impressive.
Yeah,
bro. He I hate making like pro comp sometimes because like you may like just bring a name that's like wild and they may never reach that. But like when I remember like Prime D Rose and he hit the paint. And it was almost like electricity. You know what I'm saying? He's like here, and he's here.
Yeah.
I see that in Ivy a little bit, though.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I'm saying?
Some of those Prime D Rose dunks where he'd go off, too. Oh, two-handed tomahawks, bro. Oh,
the one on Taj Gibson.
Yeah.
Was it Taj?
No, Taj Gibson was on his team. Yeah.
It was in New York. It was against New York, though. I remember who it was. Maybe it was Mario, or maybe
Mike
Fast
Dunleavy
Break,
or somebody.
Boy, it was nasty. I'll never forget that one.
I think it was Mike Dunleavy.
I don't know. I'll just never forget it, though.
He got Goran
Dragic bad. Yeah.
Prime D. Look, LeBron had to step out to guard the Prime D.
Yeah,
Rose. Put you that way. That's when they were the
still
heels,
really
bro.
He struggled. And that was center LeBron. That was like LeBron when he was 270, 280.
Yeah, man.
100%.
That was the scariest. Miami's second year LeBron is the scariest LeBron I've ever seen. Dude was on a mission.
Yeah.
Where do you get your haircut, man?
Where I get my haircut?
Yeah.
You know it's Lady Jane's. Because as you know, we broadcast the show live from the headquarters of Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men in Birmingham. And it's definitely awesome. When I get off the show, sit down, take care of my dead ends, take an inch off if I really want to. And I know I can sit in one of those chairs and my girl Megan or Alyssa will take care of me. So I highly recommend you do the same thing and get into a Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men near you and be treated like a king as well. They are open 10 to 8, 7 days a week. You can walk in anytime, relax, watch your favorite team play, and before you know it, your hair will be game ready. So like I said, get into Lady Jane's. Open 10 to 8, 7 days a week. Walk in anytime. It's wicked awesome.
When you need apparel, there's only one place to go. Big Frog in Novi. With no setup fees, no artwork fees, no minimum, and a 24-hour turnaround, you can have your whole team outfitted in no time. Embroidery, direct-to-garment, vinyl, and screen printing, Big Frog has it all in all the styles you want. So whether it's a sports team, fundraiser, school event, or corporate needs, Big Frog is your one-stop destination. Visit bigfrog.com/Novi or call 844-4-BIG-FROG.
Life is full of hard choices. We're here to make one of life's biggest decisions as simple as possible. My name is Christina Gennari, and for over 20 years, I've helped hundreds of families buy and sell homes. We cover all of Metro Detroit and more, from large luxury homes to starter homes. We will work hard to make sure that you get the home of your dreams. So if you're in the market today or even thinking about buying or selling in the future, make the obvious choice. Christina Gennari, the obvious choice in real estate. Visit us at soldchristina.com today.
The obvious choice. Odds Trader.
OddsTrader.com is the number one site for your game day
We
bets,
the best.
play-by-play updates, live scores, and the best price on every
We
game
the
from multiple
best.
sports books. Guys, I tell you this all the time. If you're gambling, you're
Another
spending
one.
money, you want to be smart with your money.
Another
You
one.
want to be smart with your money.
God,
Use OddsTrader.com and find the best odds.
The Drake
from
vocals in.
OddsTrader.com. Check it out right now.
God did.
Let me interrupt you while you're trying to read. And you have...
I do it every time. I thought that
I
was
know.
the thing.
You do. I know. I'm messing with you. I don't wanna
Interrupt me,
make
see
you-
what happens.
Sorry, dude. I just want to make you feel bad, dude.
I took public speaking courses.
I did not.
No, I took underwater basket weaving at MSU. That was fire, though.
What?
Underwater basket.
Hold on, give him
Underwater-
a solo shot to explain this
Yeah.
one. What?
Underwater basket weaving was a course I took at MSU.
It's
It's exactly what it sounds. Yeah. You wear scuba diving equipment, you go crazy, bro.
That's crazy.
It was
That
dope.
is what.
That's
Hold on,
nuts.
yeah.
My dad was heated with me because one semester I just needed like elective credits, so I took like underwater basket weaving, I took coaching basketball, I took a bowling class. He's like, you're paying $12,000 a semester for this bullshit. I was like, man, I mean, I gotta take it. Am I gonna take intro to philosophy or coaching basketball? Like, come on.
I mean,
Coaching
when
basketball
else-
ain't so bad. The
when else
underwater
can you do
basketball is
underwater
wild, though.
basket weaving. You know?
The coaching basketball is actually a hard class at state.
It's
Yeah.
like, yeah,
Okay.
I didn't expect, like, we had 3 projects, we had 3 exams. I was like, this is a 2-credit class. So you're trying too hard, lady.
Yeah.
But I got a 97 in that, boy.
Yeah, I feel like you learn. You're like putting yourself in
No, it's cool.
thinking
Yeah, it's
situations.
cool.
You're becoming a leader in a way.
It's a cool class.
It's
Yeah.
just like it's the kind of class that you think is a blow off, but you actually have to try it.
You
is
actually
what
have
I've
to
heard.
do exams and stuff. I all student athletes in that class. It was me, my boy Billy, and then like 5 football players, like 2 basketball players, like 3 women's basketball players, rowers, fencers, soccer players.
Women play basketball.
Yeah,
I'm messing
like
around.
Brittany Grinding.
I'm sorry,
let's keep that can of corn tucked under wraps.
Can of corn,
today. Can of corn will be fine.
Underwater basket weaving. So like, what's that? What's the purpose of that? Is it to make?
It's an elective.
No, but like, is there that skill set? What is it used for?
It's
other
like,
than-
you know, if you're like scuba diving or something, and I don't know, you like you like hurt your leg or you're bleeding or something, you know how to tie a knot underwater.
Huh.
I would be pissed too.
It's dog. It was a fire. One of my favorite classes I've ever taken.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's funny as hell.
Dog, it was fire.
Zarek, you taking it? You're at MSU right now.
Yeah, I've never even heard of it. That
Yeah,
class.
I don't think they
before.
offer it anymore.
I've heard of it. I've heard of it.
Probably
Yeah.
I don't know
dumped
if they offer it anymore, but it was fire.
I cannot wait till like Cheese Nips has like a successful broadcasting career, and like one of those like students find him as Cheese Nips just on here shirtless eating fucking Cheez-Its.
That would be classic.
But anyway, back to the show, guys. We gotta talk some sports. We are a sports network. Welcome back to Woodward Heavyweights. I'm your boy Easy, joined my man Spin More Rex.
What up, though?
Cheese Nips in the TD booth, and we obviously got a special guest, Zarek. We're talking some hoops, and I kind of brought like a subtopic real quick, and I apologize for bringing up spur of the moment, but I said I like Jalen Green as a pairing with Cade Cunningham, but I also like Evan Mobley. This subtopic again, like who do you think out of those 3, like who would you guys like
Pair
love?
with Cade Cunningham?
Yeah,
Evan Mobley, probably.
I think so too.
Yeah.
It's tough though because Jalen's nice too.
Jalen's nice too, but having a center like Evan Mobley is.
Dude, shoot, he can spread the floor.
Yeah.
Plays like phenomenal defense.
tough.
Like he's going to get
He'd be
thicker.
He'd be
Pause.
a perfect fit for our team too. We could put him at 4.
Remember the Rising Star Challenge too? Like they were fucking it up together.
Yeah.
That was unfair.
Yeah.
So we're saying like the team as it's same team right now, but you get to add.
You
one
add
of them?
one of those
Yeah.
3. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Or just like if you're building a
Scotty
team.
Barnes would be fire
Just
too.
strip everyone
Yeah.
you're building a team. You got to pick
Okay, so I just have Cade, and I get to pick one to build with?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm going to go Jalen Green, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because they got that 1-2 punch that I like with Ivy. That's the reason I'm so high on that Ivy-Cade pairing. It's a similar pairing to me. I like the Mobley fit, but I feel like the 1-2 scoring punch is unmatched. Like, that's something that will win you games 100%.
That's fair. I can't argue with that.
Go ahead, you still talking.
No, yeah, that was it.
I'm with the size, though. I mean, you guys, I was killed on Twitter for this take.
I mean,
it's a big man's game.
Jalen Green's a big man too. You put it. Yeah. You got 6'7" and 6'8" guards. Like
Jalen Green's 6'4".
Is he?
Yeah.
No way.
6'4", 6'5".
Really?
Yeah.
He seems taller than that.
Yeah, it's like when I found out Spider Mitchell was only 6'1". I was like,
yeah, man.
Bro, I was
yeah,
like,
that's wild.
Speaking of which, might become a New York Knicks today.
6'4".
Yeah,
so
Jalen Green's only 6'4".
Literally is Jaden Ivey like there.
Yeah. Well, all right. So hold on though. Jalen Green, Jaden Ivey stuff.
Jaden Ivey doesn't have the strap like that yet.
100%. That, and I feel like we've seen more off-ball situation. You know what I'm saying with Jalen. I know he did a little off-ball at Purdue, Jaden Ivey, but even in the summer league stuff, like you see him doing his thing. That's why I never said he was going to be a bad player. He's always going to be out cold because he is what he is, like athletic. Like we said it, electricity once he hits that paint.
Yeah.
But
crazy.
in terms of like,
Jalen Green seems taller than that to me.
I can't even like name someone like similar to him that plays in an off-ball situation. I mean, I guess Jalen Green if you want to, but I just haven't seen him do that yet. Which I'm
like an NBA
can.
player that plays like that.
Yeah.
That plays off ball like that.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, even someone like Curry.
Yeah, Klay Thompson.
That's the reason he's as good as he. Yeah, the reason.
Jaden Ivey, Curry.
No, I'm not saying. I'm not comparing them. I'm just saying like
a player
if you're
like
saying
that.
players that move off ball.
No. I'm like I guess like a player with Jaden Ivey's similar skill set that like plays off ball now. I actually just thought of this. I never even thought of that before. To be honest with you, is there anyone you guys think of?
I mean,
like with his skill set, those type of guys just have the ball because they're that damn good. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, if we're gonna go off my comparison a couple of days ago, D Wade played off ball when LeBron was there. You know, they won championships.
Okay, and that is the one comparison where I ask people, find me a championship, your roster that had, these skill sets, and that was the one. Hey. LeBron fucking James and Dwayne Wade.
Yeah.
I mean, I pray that's that they become. You know what I'm saying?
100%,
but even then, let me ask you this: don't you feel like they kind of like underwhelmed a little bit, LeBron and D Wade together? Like I feel like as a
their
fit,
first year they did.
100%.
I mean, just the playoffs, but
even
they were Showtime, bro.
Even the second ring they got with each other, they got kind of. I mean, we all know what happened.
They were
Ray Allen.
Showtime, bro.
I mean, okay, you have like all these super teams we've had. Like you have the Clippers, you have the Nets, even, and you look at how they've panned out so far, and you compare that to LeBron, D Wade, Chris Bosh. I don't know if you can say they underwhelmed anymore because we've seen super teams since then.
Yeah,
they haven't really come close. The only one that has is Golden State, but it's not really the same situation.
The only thing I think the reason why they overcame that was like the caliber of player, like LeBron James, obviously being discussed as the best to ever do it.
Yeah,
and then Dwayne Wade, I'd call him maybe the second or first, best defensive shooting guard of all time.
He is the second. He's the best shot blocking shooting guard of all time.
You're right.
MJ's the best defensive shooting guard of all time.
And there's Joe D too. Nonetheless, though, he had a ring before they got together. I feel like it's a different caliber than when you're throwing and this is your guy. When you're throwing Melo and Amari together, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. D Wade had already accomplished amazing things.
D-Wade's
LeBron
the third
LeBron.
best shooting guard of all time. And
who's 1 and 2 for you?
Jordan and Kobe.
Okay.
Yeah. I think even D Wade would say that.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
And then it depends what you count Allen Iverson as.
Yeah, that's another example of like small guys, man. Like again, like they could be amazing.
I mean, he single-handedly took his team to a finals.
For sure. But I'm talking about winning the damn thing.
I mean,
he needed
Iverson, he had a lot of his problems weren't even on the court, really.
Yeah.
He had problems with the coach. He had problems with the coach, and then
his team wasn't that sweet either.
Yeah. So I don't know if it's super fair to compare Ivy to some of those situations because some of them have such like weird circumstances behind them.
Yeah.
Because a lot of it ultimately doesn't really come down to just the stuff on the court. And if we're talking off the court, I mean, so far Ivy seems like a
you gotta love
guy,
everything off the court for Ivy, 100%.
So, I don't think you'll have those problems, but
But I asked this question to Twitter, and D Wade was the answer. D Wade with 6'11" wingspan, by the way. But is 6'4" like championship guys? Usually, you see the key attributes are 3-point shooting and defense.
But he's not the number one guy on the team.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's not the number one option.
You can find 6'4" guys that are the number 2 option on teams or number 3 option on teams.
That's why I came to Pete's with it a little bit too. It's like he may not even be the second. He may not even be the 2 on this team come championship time. He may very well he has the capability of being the 2. Yeah. But like fitting the cogs, together to win, it may not be the scenario. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, and you got pieces to help you out on different, like, if it comes down to winning championships, is Saddiq Bey your 3rd best player? Is Saddiq Bey, that, or is he just a super role player, like what we think Jalen Duren will be, like a super role player, like shot blocker.
Wait, do you think Jalen Duren's going to be a super role player?
I think he's going to be better than that. I think he'll be better than that, but like. His floor is a super role player, like a big that plays defense. I think he can be a dominant center in this league, especially if he can stretch it out to like 15, 16 foot jumper. It'll be raps.
That's the crazy part about him is like he's so fucking young.
Yeah.
He's 18.
Yes. Yeah,
it's like
younger
saying
than me, man.
Saying that he could develop these things isn't crazy. You know what I'm saying? He's only 1 year removed from high school, bro. Like that's wild to think about.
Yeah, it's crazy. He might get taller. Like he could shoot up a couple inches, bro.
Yeah,
he could be walking around 7'2".
100%. Will you make that a poll actually, Owen? I guess like who would you rather pair with Cade between those 3 off the original topic? Jalen Green, Evan Mobley, or Scotty Barnes? I don't think no one's picking Scotty though. To be fair, anyone? Bueller.
I mean, Scotty's got that playmaking. He's a decent scorer. He provides a lot of good defense, but the fit, I don't know. I don't know if I love the fit. Even though they did play together in high school, I don't know if I'd have him like as my best fit with Cade Cunningham out of all those players.
I feel like they share a lot of each other's strengths.
Yeah. That was kind of my thing with Paulo, drafting Paulo this year. Mm-hmm. To me, Paulo and Cade Cunningham are very similar players.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it could be like a great mix, but it also could be redundant, and they could offset each other. So
I feel like that pick and roll game would be nasty with those 2 though.
Yeah, that's true.
Pick and roll, pick and pop.
Who Paulo and Cade?
Paulo and Cade, yeah.
Actually, that would be insane.
That's why I'm going Evan though too, because like given the series
pick
of draft,
and pop with Evan Mobley and Cade would be
like
dirty.
You're taking one of those guys that you're pick and popping with, or just stretching the floor with, or guard more positions. But nonetheless, man, I would put money on that, hands down.
Yeah, I would too.
But I'm hyped about it, man. You want to know why?
Why is that?
Citron, baby. Oh, yeah, brother. The summer of Citron's here, brother. And right now, you get 2 cans of this beautiful Citron for $4. Only at select Kroger, so make sure you're looking out for it. This is Woodward Heavyweights. We'll be right back, brother. Oh, yeah.
No, I did not.
Summer salads and dip shakes. All at Big Boy. Try a chicken club, chicken cordon bleu, or sunrise ham and cheddar. All on our grilled ciabatta bread. Or keep it light with our Michigan apple, chicken Caesar, or Greek salad. And don't forget to cool off with a frosty hand-dipped cookies and cream or strawberry shake. You heard it here first. Summer just got better.
Hi, my diamonds. It's Crystal with an X. You want to get hot and perfect like me? Here's my super easy routine. Drink at least a gallon of water before you wake up. Attach a weight to everything in your house. Hello? Sell your car and just sprint everywhere. Scream when you exhale.
Don't follow Crystal with an X. Do your own thing at Planet Fitness with tons of equipment and free fitness training in our clean and spacious clubs. Join now for just $10 a month and cancel anytime.
Yeah. What's going on, everybody? It's Spencer for the Monroe Street Midway, presented by Rocket Mortgage and Bedrock Detroit. You think you got what it takes to be a former professional athlete in a three-point contest? Do you? Do you? Well, now you can show us, because on Friday they are having a three-point contest against the one, the only, the man with the blind dog, Braylon Edwards himself, with $1,000 on the line.
But on the ice.
The bottom line will be broadcasting live from the Monroe Street Midway, and the three-point contest will take place right after. So we will see you there. Hey, yo.
Hey, yo. As you guys can tell, the room is called a vibe.
We brought up the wrestler in us, brother.
Caught a vibe. Baby, are you coming for the vibe?
Yeah. I'm Milk Zarig real quick, because you still watch wrestling?
I'm a big wrestling guy, for
What
sure.
would your wrestling name be?
Wrestling name?
Yeah.
I thought about that a lot,
Me
actually.
too.
I feel like I would just make it my actual name.
You have
to be
a sweet
honest.
name.
Yeah.
It makes a cool name.
Yeah. Maybe I'd change the pronunciation because it's actually pronounced Zarek. But
Zarek. Oh, my bad, bro.
Zarek is coming down. I'm going to come get you.
Cheese
We're gonna
Nips.
mess you up, brother.
What's your wrestling name?
Cheese Nips.
Yeah, Cheese Nips. We can't let you go away from
Yeah.
that. I'm sorry.
Cheese Nips is
Yeah.
my wrestling name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else would it be?
Give me
feel
your
like
cut a promo as Cheese Nips for us.
It's got to be something cooler than that.
Nah, that's pretty cool, man.
I don't know. I like that.
Yeah. So anytime you're hungry, just look down.
All right, do like a hype introduction for me for Cheese Nips then.
Matt's over here giving us throwing
Matt's
up
over
gang
playing
signs.
charades.
Hello, do you have my car key?
Oh, I think I do.
I'm looking all over my car. Then I realized the crack that you took. You made the office a complete mess. Check your pockets, please.
Run your pockets easy.
We got a wrestling promo going on right now.
Hell yeah.
Hold on, can you
Hell
come
yeah,
back and say
brother.
that as a wrestler?
No.
Come on.
Damn, Easy.
Yeah, you go get the money.
Damn, Easy, you're stealing a man's car keys?
I saw the key, and it looks just like my. We go to the same dealer. Shout out to Les Stanford Chevrolet. That's you, right?
They're talking about the car keys, brother.
You want your car keys, brother? You're gonna have to earn them.
This Sunday, this is Super Slam.
How about next Friday though? We do got a showdown going
Next
down.
Friday, we do have a showdown.
Cheese Nips versus Young Sus.
How you feeling? You slept on it, you know. Now you got an open head about it. How you feeling about it? You
Feel
scared?
fine. Nope. Why would I be scared?
He said he's gonna dog walk you.
I'm just not gonna say anything.
He's 6'6", 230.
He said he's going to twist your cheese nips.
He did say that.
Yeah, you
I heard
turned
him say that.
cheese Twizzlers.
Yeah.
Turn the
He
cheese
said that?
sticks. Yeah.
He said cheese Twizzlers.
You ever had a cheese stick and you was like, you rip
I
them off layer by
understand.
layer?
He said that though.
Yeah.
I don't think he said that.
Whoa.
This guy, he's the silent killer.
Hold on, did you get to cut your promo as Cheese Nips, or did I miss it when Mass came in?
No, he didn't.
No,
you're not escaping this.
He asked us to do a funny lead-in, with like a hype lead-in with his name is Cheese Nips.
During the fight?
No, like
right now,
like a
just do
wrestler
like
lead-in.
fun little thing.
You gotta cut the promo
You're
first.
scared for something sharp. I'm not talking cheddar. I got my boy Cheese Nips coming over here. He'll smother you. He'll take you to meet your monster, and he's gonna make you forget that you ever had crackers in the first place.
Racist.
Here we are, Cheese Nips on the mic.
Racist.
He's gonna make you wish.
I'm about
What
to
would
make a
be
Reddit page
Chris's?
about you, dog.
Chris?
Yeah, what would be Chris's?
Doofy
Young
Schmertz?
Sus.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Dude, the professor?
Yeah. Something like
The
that.
professor.
Anyway, back to the lecture at hand. We talking Detroit Pistons. Playoffs was a topic that Spencer Haywood brought up.
Yes.
On the bottom line, you guys catch it from 2 to 4 on
Great
Woodward Sports
interview.
Network.
Great interview.
Great interview. All I heard was the cliff notes, and he did crack cocaine.
Yes, he,
Fun. Tell the
he
tape
said
right there.
that he did that. He
Yes.
did say that. He also said he was married to a supermodel.
That part's sweet.
And yeah, he was talking about him messing around with Magic and Kareem at practice and stuff like that, and how they used to interact. It was a sick interview.
Nonetheless, he's a man who played the game of basketball.
Yes.
And he said that our Detroit Pistons will make the playoffs, from what I heard.
He said no doubt.
No doubt?
No doubt. The Pistons will make the playoffs this year.
Zarek.
Yes, sir.
What is your take on this?
Well, brother.
Playoffs is a little aggressive.
Yeah.
To me.
A little bit.
Just
WWE aggressive.
I like play-in for this team.
I do too.
I'm not counting out the possibility of playoffs, but I feel like it's a very slim possibility right now. Everything would have to go right in order for them to be a playoff team as constructed.
100%.
Because Ivy's going into year one, Duran's coming into year one. Even a guy like Cade's going into year two compared to where he's going to be year three even.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they can't be a winning team, but I could see them being a 36 to 39 win team. Anything over 39 wins is extremely overachieving to me. I'd be happy with it, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I just don't see them as a playoff team right now. Could
I
they
agree.
make the play-in? Absolutely. Because you have depth with this team. Corey Joseph was a starting shooting guard. You had guys like Trey Lyles starting now. Replace those guys with Jaden Ivey
Kelly Olynyk was starting at 5 certain games.
Yeah, it was a dark time. But
Trey Lyles was starting at 5.
Cade was the 18th most double-team player in the entire NBA
wild.
as a rookie. You have players now that take off that pressure from him, which is why I could see why he says that playoff expectation, because you take that pressure off of Cade, who knows what happens. Because then you can let Ivy cook, and then Cade's getting double-teamed. Saddiq, I mean, he trained in the mountains.
It's true.
With the League of
sound like a
Shadows.
Rocky movie.
With the League of Shadows.
So, I could see this team being a winning team for sure, but playoffs is a little aggressive.
What did Batman do when he had to come back and fight Bane? Did he have to go to like some mountain or something like that? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what. And Sadiq's a big Joker guy.
Yeah.
Maybe he was doing some wild like that, man.
I like the League of Shadows.
League of Shadows.
Because Bane's supposed to be a luchador. That's what I didn't really like about.
Are you serious?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Bane's Mexican.
Bane's a luchador.
Yeah. No, yeah, Bane's a luchador, and he does a bunch of steroids.
Damn, that's way less scary.
I mean, yeah, he's not supposed to be.
Luchador.
Oh, those were all dark and twisted, like Batman. Yeah.
They killed it though.
Yeah. Oh no, it was great. It was
Heinz
great.
Field looked phenomenal.
Sure.
Shouts out. Shout
out Heinz Ward taking that kickoff to the house.
Yeah. Yeah, that was dope actually.
Yeah, that was cool. He turns around, everybody's dead. He's like, damn. At least we won the Super Bowl.
Perspective, man. What matters in life? What playoffs? Are you sipping on that scissor?
No, I'm not sipping on that scissor. No, I can't even say it. I can't even say it.
Welcome to Woodward ASMR.
No, I cannot do it. I cannot do it. I agree that I think play in is a good level for them to shoot for. I think they'll be right fighting around that 10 seed to try to get into that play in talk. So I don't know. Playoffs is a lot, especially if the Donovan Mitchell to the Knicks thing happens. That just makes the East stronger. We saw what happened with Atlanta getting DeJounte Murray. That backcourt pairing of Trae Young and DeJounte Murray is going to be dangerous.
I'm very interested in that one.
I like that a lot. I think DeJounte Murray does a lot to complement Trae Young from what Trae Young doesn't do very well. So I'm excited for that, to watch that. I think the East is really strong this year. Who knows what's going on with the Nets? If that team comes back, they're still a playoff team.
The Bulls going to be helpful.
The Bulls are going to be good. Obviously, we know that the top four are still going to be there. They're still just as good as they were last year. So I don't know. I can't say they'll make the playoffs. I cannot say that reasonably. So
I think the 10th seed at the highest.
10 seed, yeah. That's what I'm saying. I can see them fighting for a play-in spot, but.
Yeah. And I would have even said that
is bold.
Until after Miles Bridges did what he did, or allegedly did what he did. Cheese Nips, take the stand. How you feeling? What is this? That mark? You thought I could see that?
It said, "Hey, fuck you, man."
Is that what it said?
Yeah.
Wow.
You eating Cheese Nips right now?
Yes, he is. That's why his name's Cheese Nips.
You literally eat those every day.
Are you eating Cheese Nips right now?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I am.
You eat those every day, huh?
No one. It looks like a whiteboard.
Hey, fuck you, man.
All right.
Yep.
Cheese Nips.
You're talking about
Cheese Nips, ladies and gentlemen. There he is. Stellar insight. Great job.
Great take.
No, we're talking about playoffs or Pistons. Now.
Playoffs?
Pistons playoffs.
They're not making playoffs. That guy is optimistic.
All right.
Optimistic. He's
We're not.
Okay.
We're not in the Sam Flannel game of bashing Hall of Famers around here. So.
Fuck you, Cheese Nips.
Just get out of here.
I mean,
this guy.
What can they do to make the playoffs? What can the Pistons do to make the playoffs?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
To me, overachieving.
Okay.
I know it sounds like duh, but
simple. Yeah.
Cade Cunningham needs to not go from just 21 points a game. It's gonna have to be similar to that 2019 Pistons team I was talking about a couple days ago.
Okay.
Blake's gonna have to have that monster year. He would have to have such a huge jump for them to not just be a play-in team, but be a playoff team. Because if he's saying playoffs, I don't know what he meant. Make it to the play-in and then win the play-in. But if he means just straight playoffs, Cade would have to have that type of jump.
Yeah.
Saddiq would have to have those games where he doesn't he can't have those games where he was streaky. Because in the beginning of the season, he was streaky. Granted, Jeremy Grant was there and he was getting used to that fit, but Saddiq can't have those streaky games. Someone like Alec Burks has to overproduce. He averaged about 11 points per game last year. I think he averaged about 28 minutes a game last year.
40% from three.
Yeah, he would have to get to that even 12-13 mark in order for them to be in that spot. And then, of course, Ivy would have to have, honestly, a similar rookie year stat-wise to Cade in order for them to be that type of talent. But everyone talks about a trade for this team, like who's the big guy we're going to bring in. I don't think they necessarily
Kevin
need to
Durant.
do that.
No, I'm joking.
I mean, yeah. That would be great. But I don't think this team, as constructed, I don't think they're going to need to pull in that big trade anytime soon or big free agent anytime soon, because the way this team's constructed, they've drafted 5 guys now who could be their starting lineup. And then if you include Marvin Bagley, that's another solid piece. If you look at the Warriors, I know you're not supposed to compare to the Warriors a lot, but they built really from the ground up, and outside of Kevin Durant, those couple of years, they won on their own, really. I feel like the Pistons, as constructed, they don't really need that big free agent. I'd like to see this team grow organically. And originally, I was camp DeAndre Ayton, Miles Bridges, RP, even Colin Sexton before we got the 5th pick and got Ivy.
Yeah,
I was team bringing those guys in and let's bring a winner. But now that you have these types of guys, I feel like you won't necessarily need that big free agent. Of course, it would be nice, but that's where I am.
I agree.
I think another thing too, like the way this team's set up, is that like we don't have to make a trade because we are clearing that cap space next year. Noel's off the books. Burke's off the books. I mean, I guarantee something's going to happen between, I'm going to say, Kelly Olynyk, maybe even Beef Stew, but I don't think so. Beef Stew's part of the core for sure.
Corey Joseph's off the books.
Yeah, Corey, I'm saying a lot of money off the books. Like the way that it's set up now, we can go add a piece without having to give up assets for it. Unless something does come across, the table of Troy Weaver, or desk of Troy Weaver, I should say. Maybe pulls the trigger then. But yeah, playoffs is like, we had to talk about it. Spencer Haywood is, he's a literal Hall of Famer, basketball Hall of Famer, and he says something like that. I mean, you have to take a look into it because maybe there is something there. But this year, I just don't see it personally. You would love to, but I'm with you. Cade would have to take a monster leap, and then maybe I would just have to be way more than what we expect him to be in a rookie year.
Yeah, he couldn't have a normal rookie season. Basically, he couldn't play like a rookie.
Yeah.
In order, because I saw someone in the chat said Rod Beard expects this team to be a 6th seed. I could see that. I could see that next year.
Does he?
I could see that next year.
Yes.
We could definitely be in that 4 to 6 range next year.
Yes.
100%. This year, I could see us finishing record-wise 8 to 10.
Mm-hmm.
Anything higher than 8 is an overachievement.
Yeah.
Lower than 10 is pretty disappointing.
Yeah. I agree.
Who starts the 5 this year?
Say what?
Who starts at the 5 this year?
Starts at the 5?
At the beginning of the season.
Knowing Dwayne Casey, I think he'll give Nerlens Noel a look. But I think they'll put Nerlens Noel at the 5, Isaiah Stewart at the 4. But I could also see Bagley at the 5, Stewart at the 4.
Mm-hmm.
I think they'll definitely go that 2 big combination. But I definitely think it's going to be Bagley or Noel. I don't think they're going to start Stewart at the 5 as stands right now.
I'm going to have to do some nerd stuff and watch Stu guarding the perimeter. That's one concern. I don't really have any concerns of him playing the 4, other than obviously him hitting the shot consistently. But I never really see him, defend on the perimeter like 1v1.
Yeah.
You flexing on us right now?
No.
Oh, what was that? Just twerking?
Yeah.
Trying to spark your OnlyFans career?
Twerking in the chair.
But that defense, Spinny, they need some help on that. Where
they
can they go?
Need some help on defense. And if you need help on defense, there's only one place you can go, and it's Guardian Alarm. Because Guardian Alarm keeps you safe and gives you peace of mind, whether you're at home or on the road. Their 24/7 local monitoring makes sure what's important to you stays safe. So call 1-800-STAY OUT! Call 1-800-STAY OUT! I want you to scare all those people getting haircuts right now. Call 1-800. Call 1-800-STAY right now and tell them the Woodward Heavyweights sent you. We are the Woodward Heavyweights. We'll be right back.
Detroit's downtown summer playground is back. Open all summer long, the Monroe Street Midway. Enjoy roller skating, free Wi-Fi, food trucks, art installations, and so much more. Don't forget to take advantage of the basketball court, putt-putt, and, of course, family programming all summer long. All art installations are done by Detroit artists, and it's a fun, safe event from people 1 to 100. Go to deckedoutdetroit.com.
Hey, it's Scott from the Woodward Bet Show. Hey, we're excited to get back at it after a short little all-star break. And listen, in between, we were drafting best ball, fantasy football. You guys got to get after it. Get over there with us at 4:30 at the Woodward Bets YouTube page. You guys also got to get over there and check out oddstrader.com. It's got live scoring, play-by-play updates, the best place to check all the odds at the sports books right in the palm of your hand. But hey, we got to start off this second half hot. Let's get after it. Listen, Tigers are playing the A's today. Actually, 2 games. I think both games go under. Both teams are at the top of the heap as far as unders go, as far as the season. Let's roll with it. Under both Tiger games. Oddstrader.com, Woodward Bets. Check it out.
Ribbit. You know where I'll be tomorrow?
Ribbit.
That is at Feldman's Chevrolet in Novi.
Ribbit.
You know what else is in Novi? Big Frog and a free Woodward Sports t-shirt for you. If you go in, that's right, a free Woodward Sports t-shirt all month long at Big Frog and Novi. You just got to stop in and tell them we sent you, and they will print you out one on the spot. On the spot. So go to Big Frog Novi today and get your free t-shirt, or visit them online at bigfrog.com/Novi.
Oh, and this man's clearly trying to do an ad read and just sitting there in the microphone making frog noises.
Yeah, bro, that's ridiculous.
Grow up, Cheese Nips.
Come on.
Jeez. Welcome back to Woodward Heavyweights. I'm your boy, Easy John, man. Spin more racks.
What up, though?
We got Cheese Nips in the TD booth. Cheese Nips, who, by the way, maybe deservingly so, is ashamed of his nickname.
Yes.
He does not wear that. Dude, you're doing
I'm fine with the nickname, but like I don't want it to go over to my college life, you know. Be at the bar and people call me Cheese Nips. Then it's like,
but why? It sparked such a great conversation. Like, a girl overhears that, and you're like, oh yeah,
because I was eating Cheez-Its, and then this one guy said Cheese Nips, and then that's how I got my nickname.
He gets like all motion button, and I don't even eat Cheese Nips because I'm not bored.
Cheese Nips. You gotta eat that off-brand shit.
This is how you spin it into getting you some, though. All right,
let's hear it.
So you call Cheese Nips at the bar, right?
Mm-hmm. Baby,
like,
you
hey,
want to taste these Cheese Nips?
Why do they call you Cheese Nips? You'd be like, well, I'm actually on this show called Woodward Heavyweights.
So
live from 5 to 7,
then.
Monday through Fridays. Well, no, but to be honest with you, like, let's not lie, guys. Like, I'm gonna ask you though.
How would that like get you girls?
Girls, that's clout chase, bro. You're on a show. Yeah, no big deal. I'm part of Woodward Sports Network. Woodward Sports Network? Yeah, I see this verified bet. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm with them.
I've heard of them. Oh, they have like 30,000 followers.
Yeah, wow. That's crazy. You're kind of a big deal.
You can come sit on the fanny cam if you want.
Come sit the fanny cam.
I mean the casting couch.
By the way, what kind of pancakes do you like?
Yeah.
Right. And then we watch the show, you know, and we'll put heavyweights.
Well, no, because you know what happens.
And you can just stare into my eyes while you're pumping.
It's heavyweights
like
and
Patrick
chill.
Bateman.
My name's not Jesus. No, but real talk. I mean, I'll extend the story even more.
Okay,
you pull up your highlights of whooping Young Suss's ass.
Dude, that's true.
And you're like, and guess what? They don't even call me Cheese Nips anymore because the winner of this fight earned their name back.
Yeah,
if I win, I would
and then, the winner of this fight won their name back.
Unless it's Chris.
Hi, I'm Owen, by the way.
So I can't say
you want to bang right now. That was such a good pickup line.
You can call me Cheese Nips. That's fine, even if I win or lose.
So
that's fine.
But you don't like the name Cheese Nips. You won't?
No, I just said I don't want.
I'm gonna tell Izzo to call you Cheese Nips.
Yeah, like Tucker, like that sort of thing. Then it's like, you know,
he can't talk about nips.
I've seen him Wednesday.
What? You seeing him?
You see a Tucker?
It sounded like you said I seen them Wednesday.
I'm seeing him on Wednesday.
Yes.
Is he
next
on
week?
SD4L?
No, Big Ten Media Day. I'm going in there in person. So.
All right.
Well, Michigan State is on.
I'm gonna add him on
Wednesday.
Tuesday and tell him Young Cheese Nips is gonna come through and say what's up to you, Tuck.
Yeah. Should I get him? Should I be like, yo, you should watch the heavyweights?
You should get him to plug it. Say like get a quick video.
Yeah,
of
quick
him.
30-second video.
Yeah.
I'll see if he's busy or not.
Do like a quick video of him. Just go watch Woodward Heavyweights.
I would forgive you for never sharing our stuff on your social media.
I would never call you Cheese Nips again.
Wow.
Yeah, I'd call you Sir Owen.
Yeah.
You just call me Poppy.
I'd call you Big Dick Owen.
Yeah.
If you get the video, of Mel Tucker plugging the show.
O-Face Owen.
If I remember.
O's out with the
O-Face Owen. I'll make you see your O-Face, baby. I
wanted to address something real quick in the YouTube chat. Yo, 53% yes think the Detroit Pistons will make the playoffs this year.
That's crazy.
That's wild, bro. I love you guys.
You know what? There's a lot of optimistic people.
That's
in this
slappy
chat.
talk. That's slappy talk.
Yeah. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, Rag is one of them.
Rag.
Shout out to Rag, long-time listener.
Rag.
He said, I
Why'd you
could
say it
see
like
them because he's been rocking with us since we were in Studio B, man.
No, but why'd you say his name like that? Rag.
How do you say it? Rag?
Rag.
I'm starting out the I after the A. Rag. You know, it's a rag. Rag. I could see them making the playoffs this year. They lost quite a few games last year by 5 points or less. Lost a lot of leads in the fourth quarter.
So
I think
the
they can
Lions.
sustain those leads this year.
Like the Lions lost a lot of close games, though. You know.
I don't think the Pistons had that many close games.
There were a lot of points. Yeah,
I specifically remember the Hornets setting literally 3-point
they
records
dumped on us. Yeah, Kelly Oubre went nuts.
Oh my
put his
God,
balls on the franchise.
I was so
But
mad.
I understand where they're coming from. Like, they played well at the end of the year. They're not going to be tanking this year. The team got better. Cade's going to have a full season, but I can't say playoffs.
Yeah, playoffs a little wild. Murph says, with Jeremy Grant just blowing them late. No, with Jeremy Grant just blowing them late leads and missing clutch shots, especially early in the season. Guys, if you guys really think, there's 55% of you that think the Detroit Pistons are making the playoffs, I'm willing to make a cash bet for some money I don't have.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? I'm taking a profit. The Pistons aren't making the playoffs this year. They're just not.
$30.
$30.
Who's betting Easy $30?
Holla at me. Holla at me in the DMs.
It's not me.
On Twitter or Instagram. The name's right there at Speakeasy Sports. $30 in Detroit Pistons playoff team. I'm either rich or I'm not. I'm not going to be rich. But nonetheless.
Yeah,
it's after that work opium hitting hard.
Yeah. The after work opium hitting hard. Get out of here with that polo, Owen. Take that off.
We'll leave it up there.
Oh,
for a
is he the
second.
worst Avenger?
Yeah.
Okay. 50-50. And we already know that you're the other 50. By the way.
Me? I haven't voted.
You can't vote.
So you said Scarlett Johansson's the worst Avenger?
Black Widow. Yes.
Black Widow?
Are we talking just OG Avengers or are we talking all Avengers?
How did you just switch this to Avengers conversation? Or we're going to hit this real quick. 1v1, they fought.
Yeah.
Okay, but
Scarlett Jo.
Braylon
Black
had
Widow
a
got the
brilliant
dub.
point about that.
No. You tell me the point Braylon made before that.
Oh my God. Which one?
So I was ragging on
You said
Hawkeye.
Hawkeye's a savage.
And I was
bro.
like, who's pulling out that 1800s weapon and actually like being successful with it? And then Braylon's like, well, you gotta take it by the comic book rules. Like he's shooting him behind his back and all that stuff like that. And I was like,
dude, Hawkeye's a total savage in the comics.
And I was like,
Easy,
said,
you said
okay.
Hawkeye was overrated. How can he be over? Nobody's like rating him high.
I say he's overrated?
You said he was overrated. That's what you said to Braylon.
Oh, he's definitely overrated. But
how can you be overrated?
I said 1v1. I said 1v1. Black Widow beat Hawkeye. And then Braylon goes, yeah, but that was a movie, girls. I'm like, well, you just made that same point. Hold on here. Nah, dog. Black Widow's way cooler
But
than
she
Hawkeye.
died.
Not even that, huh?
But she died.
Willingly,
Hawkeye
though.
let her win.
Hawkeye
Ain't
let her
no
win
way.
for sure. He's got kids.
Huh?
He was like, I'm gonna fight. And
That's
then
why
I'll let her-
she's like, all right, dog.
That's
like,
why he let her win, because he was like, damn, yeah, I got kids.
He not let her win, bro. You guys saw it with your own eyes. Anyway.
Well, he made it look like it was something, and then it.
Adam said Future is the real OG for going to town on Scottie Pippen girl. And that's kind of random, but it is true.
It's kind of random.
I love Future, and that is the OG move, is Future going to town on Scottie Pippen's girl.
Not the biggest Future guy.
Because Scottie Pippen didn't take a picture of Future when he was younger. So he grew up
Do you
famous.
believe that story?
Yeah, bro, for sure.
Sensational.
Sensation.
Did Future say that?
Yeah. So he grew up famous and banged his wife.
It's a mean world.
No, Future
out
like
there.
said that. He came out and said, I banged Scottie Pippen's wife because he didn't take a picture with me.
Yes, because he snubbed
When
him
did he
on
say
like
that?
an autograph
I
or
don't believe
a picture.
you.
Look it up, bro.
Remember, what was the guy in the Joe Rogan podcast? What said? Look into it.
Look into it.
Eddie Bravo. All right, guys. We gonna hop off this topic because everyone knows Hawkeye's garbage. All right, there's only
He's not
9 people
overrated,
capable.
though. He is not
overrated. Garbage. OP. You're not pulling out the 1800 style. You have a. All right. I'm gonna calm down.
Get over it. Stop hating.
Sorry. First Detroit Lions topic, Spinny.
Yes.
You want to jump into the juicy stuff, or you want to jump into the what we had in prep order?
Let's jump into the juice.
Into the juice.
Let's jump into the juice because I'm ready to bitch.
The Arizona Cardinals.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, we're going.
No, yeah, we can go that one.
Well, which one was juicy for you?
I thought you were going to do Madden ratings.
You're
but-
ready to bitch. I'm going to let you bitch.
No, I'm going to bitch about the Madden ratings. But
I'm going to let you bitch about the Madden ratings.
Yeah, it's... So if you don't know, the Madden ratings for the
Give him a
secondary...
solo shot for this one. You about to go in.
Yeah, I was going to put it up on
there
the
you
screen.
go. There you go. The Lions DB ratings came out, and you see that at the top of the DB ratings, they have Deshaun Elliott and Mike Hughes, both rated at 78. Under that, they have Amani Omowarie and Tracy Walker at 77s, and then Jeff Okuda at 73. This is extremely disrespectful to me. For what Amani Omowarie did last year, I already broke it down. He was getting 2.3 catches against per game, 34.7 yards per against a game, only 2 touchdowns allowed all year against him, compared to 6 interceptions when this man is guarding majority the best receiver on the other team for the majority of the game. He is guarding the best player on the other team's offense for the majority of the game. He is doing that without a pass. Take the damn screen down, man. I'm trying to snap here.
I'm trying to snap it.
he's doing that for a majority
his damn cheese nips
without a pass rush. Your leading pass rusher has 7.5 sacks. You're on a defense that is read and react, so the quarterback has time to sit back there, wait for 4, 5, 6 seconds, go through all of his reads, and make the play down the field when it's right. Even with that, Amani Omowarie was putting up those beautiful stats against top-flight receivers in the NFL. I am disgusted with the Madden community for them to rate this man a 77. He should be an 81 at the very least. For them to put Deshaun Elliott and Mike Hughes above him is disrespect in the highest form. I feel for that man, Amani. He was the best player on hard defense last year, hands down. He proved that he can be a lockdown corner in the NFL, even without a pass rush. The man had his best pass rusher had 7.5 sacks. Like, what are you doing here? You're telling me that makes no difference? You're telling me this guy is a 77? He is not above average. He's a C? Like, get out of here. This is disrespect to me. Jeff Okuda is a 73, and Amani Omowarie, who has proved his stuff, is a 77. Stop it. That is pure disrespect. I'm not buying Madden ever again. I hate you. No, I'm just kidding. But this man is getting disrespected. It's like everything he did last year, they're not giving him any credit for. They're not giving him credit for being the solo part of a defense, the solo bright spot of a defense, being the ball hawk he is, making game-winning plays for that team down the stretch in some of those games. So I'm over it, man. It's disgusting to me. He deserves better, and Madden, you should be ashamed.
Spinny, you know you're my guy, right?
Yeah.
You acting like a baby back bitch right now. Amani Omowarie isn't like that guy.
He's a 77?
79, maybe. Look, dog. You had impressive numbers. Like, those numbers are impressive, but like, what are we comparing them against? Like, if we took the elite
Jeff
upper
Okuda's
echelon,
a 73.
Okay, but listen, if we're taking the upper echelon of quarterbacks in the NFL, I mean, we look at those same stats, like yards per against, touchdowns per game, all that stuff like that. Like, there's no way they're measuring up. I mean, I would thank you, because I don't know, I really don't. But like, he's not guarding the team's best player every game. Amani Omowarie is never the guy that's following DeAndre Hopkins around the field and shadowing him the entire game. He's just locking down. We said it yesterday. Shout out to the chat, Shermish. I like that word. I just wanted to use it. But like the Richard Sherman-esque, where I'm saying he's locking down that right side of the field. That was Amani Omowarie's deal. And I can't really say that he was a lockdown for certain. Yes, he had 6 interceptions last year. I want to say it was like second or tied first in the league. Definitely not first, actually. I think Diggs had him beat. Nonetheless, that was like some of the, I don't want to call them the luckiest, but a lot of them were like, those luck situations. And you got to be a good player to be in the right spot.
Yeah,
I understand that 100%.
Luck. How can you say a lot of them are luck?
You got to go back and look at them. I mean, he had the one against the Cardinals that was like clean.
Multiple things happening over and over again in a season are all luck. It's putting yourself in the situation, knowing the routes, knowing the plays, knowing yourself, and making a play.
Yeah, I want to shout out to my guy GQ again, because he's the one that spoke this up to me. Because 1 year he led the league in interceptions, and a lot of times it's being in the right place, right time. And you look at the interceptions for Amani Omowarie last year, we can't deny that was the case. Again, he had the one against Arizona that was clean, that was nasty. And look, I'm not telling you Amani Omowarie is the best or bad. He just, I'm not Brian Madden again because of that. What does blow my mind, though, is Mike Hughes as a 78. This guy played all 17 games last year. Didn't have health issues. He played all 17 games, only started 5. Him being a 78 over Monty Warrior, that does make me question things a bit more.
Xavier Howard.
Okay.
One of the best defensive backs in the NFL.
Now, that's a guy who's probably actually shadowing the best.
One of the best defensive backs in the NFL.
Yes.
2.3 receptions allowed per game.
What was Monty's?
2.3.
Okay.
36.9 yards allowed per game.
Monty's?
34.7.
Okay.
5 touchdowns allowed on the season, 5 picks.
Now,
Amani had 2 and 6. I'm not saying Amani Omowarie is better than Xavier Howard.
You say he should be a 99.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying he should be a 99. But I'm saying a 77 is disrespectful for the work he produced last year.
He had a good year.
He
really
produced at a high level.
Yes.
He produced better than Xavier Howard. I'm not saying he's a better player, but the numbers are better.
Yeah.
So he should be an 82 at least.
I feel like Xavier Howard, though, is actually shadowing the other team's like best player, though. You know what I'm saying? Like Amani wasn't like moving sides of the field. He was just like where he was at. I could be wrong. And I would also, I know Amani missed a couple games due to injury.
Yeah, he played 14 games.
What's the situation with Howard? Did he play all 17?
I just closed it.
Oh man. No, I mean, look, I'm with you with the 77 being kind of whack, 100%. But I'm just not. I'm not bitching about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not making that big of a deal over it.
I don't know where to find
the Mike Hughes stuff is crazy to me though. Like this dude only started 5 games, played all 17, and only was able. You know what I'm saying? Only good enough to. Real quick, Owen, cheese nips. I'm gonna catch you off guard, and this is probably the same thing as a modern viewer. I don't want anyone who could just do their homework on me like this. Name me the Kansas City Chiefs cornerbacks. Name me one.
I think I could. I'm not in football mode right now. No,
100%. I mean,
during football season, I could.
I'm telling you, it's tough to do either way because they're not. You know what I'm saying? The key piece of the team. Mike Hughes couldn't start over whoever the hell those guys were. How is he a 78 over Warrior?
I know, dude. That's what gets me. I'm not saying he is the best defensive back in the league. I'm not saying he should be a 95 or anything crazy like that. But a 77 is disrespectful for what he did last year.
No,
it just is. He should be over 80 at least.
Lonnie John, Trent McDuffie, Jalen Watson, Joshua Williams, Deion Bush, Brandon Dandridge. Like these are the dudes that were starting over Mike Hughes. I'm sorry. I know I'm on a sports network, guys, and you want me to know those dudes. I don't. Mike Hughes couldn't start with them. How is he a 78? It's just it's wacky. I'm with you to that point. It's definitely wacky. But if I say I wanted to eat my emotions, though, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to get down on some burgers and fries. Where can I do
anywhere? I cannot find anywhere where it says like who he guarded or who he guarded a majority of the time.
That's one of those nerdy things you have to watch
like, look up and watch. Yeah. So, but if you want to eat your tears away because you were rated a 77 in Madden when you were deserving of much higher, you can go to Big Boy and get yourself some ciabatta. Because look at that. They got the sunrise ham and cheddar. They got the chicken cordon bleu. They got the chicken club.
Yeah.
Golly, those look delicious, each and every one of them. Or you can keep it light with the Michigan apple, chicken Caesar, and Greek salads. Don't forget to cool off with a nice hand dip, cookies and cream, or strawberry shake. Tell you, that cookies and cream is a hitter, boy. That boy slaps. So you heard it here first, folks. Summer just got better at Big Boy. We are the Woodward Heavyweights. We'll be right back.
It took exploring 50 different formulas and hosting countless taste tests, but we believe Gypsy Vodka is the smoothest vodka on the market. Don't believe us? Ask the owners.
We're Mike and Adam Kazanowski with High Five Spirits Distillery. We're in close to about 1,200 locations throughout Michigan. We wanted to create a brand that was geared more towards freedom, love, adventure, and at the end of the day, we really wanted to tell a story that inspired other people to take risk, follow their dreams, whatever that might be.
At work and at home, we're there with smarter security solutions. Featuring complete automation with customized alerts and more. For over 90 years, we've been the company that's been counted on to protect what matters most, all with personalized service and care. Right now, for a limited time, receive a free video device plus free installation with a new home system. Guardian Alarm. We protect Michigan.
MyBookie.com is the best place to place your bets, and it may be the spot where you guys can make some money on Cheese Nips, whooping the poop out of my man Young Sus in the TD booth there. Make sure you guys use promo code Woodward when you sign up, because MyBookie will match part of your first deposit. Win big at MyBookie.com. Michigan Gambling Hotline, of course, is 1-800-270-7117. And again, Michigan Gambling Hotline is 1-800-270-7117. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Woodward Heavyweight Show. I'm your boy Easy, join my man Kung Fu Spinny.
What up, though?
Young Cheese Nips in the TD booth. Cheese Nips, TD booth. Anyway.
I don't get it.
Nips.
Oh.
TD.
Yeah.
Titties.
TD. Okay.
TD booth. Anyway. I was trying to shit on your argument there over the break, and that came just more to a realization
It's
that
hard
you
to,
might
man.
have a point. But
it's hard. Like I said, I'm not pulling
So
for
did
this
Spencer
guy to be
win?
the highest rated cornerback in the league, or to be, a 90 or anything like that. Like, I understand that, but a 77 is pure disrespect. Like I said, he should be 81 to 83 range at least.
It's just it's definitely disrespect to where, like, you put it to, like, again, the Mike Hughes situation, a guy who's raked over him. And again, it's only 1 point, and we're talking Madden ratings, but like these ratings fit the same as me as like a list.
Yes.
As you see, like these power rankings, tiers lists, and stuff like that. Mike Hughes, again, only started 5 games.
Yes.
On a bad defense.
Bad defense.
Let's not pretend the Kansas City Chiefs defense was among the best.
Oh.
Let's remember at the beginning of the year, people were worried about the Chiefs.
They were getting burnt.
Yes. They were getting dusted up.
Yeah.
And one of those games was the Bills, but the Tennessee Titans beat them at home.
Yeah, I mean, the Titans, they had Julio and A.J. Brown, and Derrick Henry back.
I think it was out Derrick Henry. I mean, I had to be sure.
If it
I
was-
looked
yeah,
up to
it
be sure,
depends
but
when it
like
was in the
I
season.
remember that game. I was like, that's not supposed to be happening. I
Yeah.
mean, the Chiefs were at home. The defense was just that bad. Mike Hughes couldn't grab more than 10 starts out of that DB group. You rank that guy at 78. You have Amani Oruwariye, who ranks, thank you to Ray for this stat, by the way, 3rd amongst QB passer ratings against him,
Yeah.
as well as led the league 3rd in interception
interceptions.
ratings.
Yeah.
And you ranked him lower than the guy who couldn't get a starting spot amongst a secondary where your average football fan couldn't name not a single player on it.
Yes.
Outside of Tyrann Mathieu at once upon a time, but that is pretty disrespectful.
Man.
I'm not gonna lie.
Disrespectful, man.
Jeff Okuda, I wish I had more time to do this before the show. I wanted to look at the rest of the DBs in his draft class and see what they're rated in this year's Madden.
73, that's a pretty crazy rating for Jeff Okuda, honestly.
In a good way?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, that's high.
Take the floor.
For what he's shown us, I mean, I expect him to come out there and perform this year and be better than a 73 for sure, but coming into this season, what has he done to prove he can be that, even that level? Like, how I'm looking at it, Amani Oruwariye is a 77, Jeff Okuda is a 73. I don't see it as a now. Like I said, I think Oruwariye should be better, and I think Okuda can go out there and perform at a higher level and will, obviously be better than that eventually, but he hasn't done much to prove that rating is just, in my opinion.
Yeah, I've been pretty okay with like most of the ratings this year. Jeff Okuda one, I'm not hating on. I was actually kind of the opposite side of that one.
You think it's low?
Not low, because like he is coming off an Achilles injury.
Yeah.
But like what he's shown us as of late, like we don't have a big sample size. We had his rookie year. We came into dealing with injuries plus the COVID off season. Not a true like training camp. And they're literally doing workouts over Zoom. That sounds ridiculous, but like your coach is just sitting there watching you fucking like work. It's weird. Anyway, yeah, I mean, I think I would at least give him a taste of like what he had the year before. Because he only played 1 game. He did get burnt, but he also got injured as well. So I mean, 73 though. I'm not gonna beef with it. I will say this though: him being a 73 on the upside, he is still like a freak athlete. The guy was drafted number 3 overall. There's still the potential to be there. Real quick, off the top of your head, end of the season, what's Jeff Okuda rated? If he stays healthy?
76, 77.
Yeah, I'd probably say that.
Yeah.
Oruwariye definitely going up to 81 though.
He should be there already. Like, I don't get that at all.
You should take, Rake or whoever's listening live, whoever you guys are listening, you should take all this information with the Oruwariye and Mike Hughes thing and just...
And Oruwariye compared to Xavier Howard. Like,
at these
Xavier
guys.
Howard's like a 90.
Yeah. Xavier Howard...
I said, I'm not saying he's the player that Xavier Howard is, but
yeah,
the numbers say that they're comparable.
For sure. Xavier Howard does shadow the.
Yeah.
I was looking up some articles talking about it. But anyway, no, I'm with you. Monty Warrior disrespect is real. I think more so than the DeAndre Swift stuff. Like DeAndre Swift,
Sure.
I'm not. As much as I want him on the show at some point, I'm not mad that he's an 80. He's been banged up at times.
Yeah.
His catch rating should definitely be way
His
higher.
catch rating was pure disrespect.
Pure disrespect.
That was, and that's if you jump that from a 72 to what it should be, which is like a 90, he'll jump up to like an 84.
Yeah.
Which is what I think is reasonable to have him at 83, 84.
Yeah. Which I think he'll probably end up at during the season, 100%. Like, that's why I'm not tripping. The Warrior at 77. That is you're 100% right. That's actually wild.
Yeah.
Wild take that.
He was the best player on the defense last year.
Again, you have two guys too that set the bench. I mean, and Deshaun Elliott, he's a hitter, but like outside of that, like he's played too many
and
games.
You got him he's got the same rankings as Aiden Hutchinson.
Dog. Yeah.
Amani Omowaria and Hutchinson are both 77.
At the perspective, yeah. You're right, dog. Third in the league in interceptions, and I don't think he was terrible the year before either.
No.
I'm with you.
And like it's not like he doesn't have the body skill. Like he's tall, he's long, he's big, he's fast.
Hell yeah, bro.
So I don't know what they're holding him back on. I'm about to go slap Ocho Cinco.
Shout out to Murph in the chat.
Chad Johnson, Omowaria will lock you down.
Murph says, I think Madden's normally pretty straight off the rip with ratings. This isn't right, though. Detroit Dabber tagging along with him. He says, I can't justify saying that they're usually wrong, but this year feels pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't too upset until that one.
That one is, that's the one that upset me the most out of the ones that have come out about the Lions so far.
Yeah, that's definitely way more disrespectful than the situation we had with...
Other than, I think Okwara should have been higher than Hutchinson.
Yeah.
Not by much.
I think the Madden ratings, what are you, adjusters? Is that what you call them?
Yeah.
I think they need to go educate themselves.
I do. I definitely do. Like,
you know where they could do that at?
Yeah.
They could probably try. Oh, I'm not even supposed to be reading this right now.
Yeah.
I apologize. I just know that we missed a read at 6:24. Or is that coming back?
No, it was coming back. Yeah, we didn't do the certain read.
Yeah, we'll just do only one read going out to break next.
That works for me, baby. So we can keep talking Detroit Lions then, because I do want to talk about. This is going to be probably two segment here.
Yeah.
I know we messed up because we jumped our prep everywhere. Kyler Murray, though, gets the bag. 5-year deal worth $230 million, totaling to $46 million per year. That's everywhere. It's been out since like noon.
That's wild, dude.
46 mil?
46 mil a year for Kyler Murray.
Yeah.
I can't say I agree with that. I mean, you saw what that guy did at the end of the year last year. He gave up on that team. He quit on that team. He looked shell-shocked. He lost the Lions, fucked his head up. He losing to the Lions like that, he did not look the same after that. They had one of the worst performances I've ever seen in the playoffs. That was embarrassing.
That was really bad.
So I don't know if I would trust. On the bottom line, they talked about Cliff Kingsbury being a problem as well, as he cannot finish seasons.
I agree.
Goes back to Texas Tech, to where he cannot finish seasons. So I agree with that as well. But Kyler paying a 5'6" quarterback $46 million a year.
He's 5'9".
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it personally.
But I'm with you. I'm with the bottom lines take. Catch them out in the Woodward Sports Network from 2 to 4. But I'm with where they're at as far as I blame more of Cliff Kingsbury because you started the season hot. Yeah. So clearly the guy can ball.
Right?
Yeah, I think they're the ones that the Rams gave them their first L, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Nonetheless, though, obviously you started the season hot. You're beating good teams. It wasn't like they were just losing to bad teams. I'm sorry, beating bad teams. They're beating good teams. What happens is coaching, same way you see it all the time when the Matt Patricia era, I know too, in the second half of games, the Lions may start off hot in the second half of games. There's coaching adjustments made. Good coaches make the adjustments. You know what I'm saying? They stop the good things you were doing well at. They start doing something new that they couldn't get off. What are you pointing up to, Owen? I'm sorry.
I was going to say a point that I didn't mean to cut you off.
You're good.
But I was going to say that so Kyler Murray's going to make $46.1 million in his first year with this new contract. The Oakland A's payroll this year $48.5 million. So I think he made the right decision to go to football.
I agree.
Yeah.
He got
100%.
drafted by Oakland too. That's wild.
Didn't the A's It was the A's, the Rays who started the Moneyball stuff. It was the A's. Yeah, I mean that's.
I was just watching that last night.
Yeah, you were.
It's a great movie.
Nonetheless, though, I believe Cliff Kingsbury. Obviously, coaches saw what he was doing in the beginning of the season, adjusted to that. Dan Campbell and staff being part of that, and obviously beat him, outmatched him at that point. So I still think you could win with Kyler Murray. We saw it in the NFL multiple times. Just wasn't executed fully to the extent by his head coach Cliff Kingsbury. You stop being thirsty over there. You're distracting me, making me look over there.
Dude, you're talking. The camera's on you.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm talking to you, so I'm looking at you.
Do your thing, ADHD boy. No.
Where I want to relate this to Detroit sports, though, is Jared Goff. And I wish Neil Rule was here so I could rub a big fat nana boo-boo, I told you so type of thing, because this guy says the Detroit Lions would have to re-sign Jared Goff. That should not be a conversation at all whatsoever. Look at the caliber of player that Kyler Murray is over Jared Goff. Yeah. He didn't get this deal till what? The final year of his deal.
Yeah.
That's how this stuff works.
Yeah. Lamar Jackson hasn't got paid yet.
Yeah. You don't re-sign guys 2-3 years before the contract's up.
Yeah.
We have Jared Goff till 2024. You get a deal with $46 million. This is the new market set at for quarterbacks in the NFL. Jared Goff's currently being paid $31 million. You're telling me, although we already have him guaranteed if we wanted him, that's not even the case there. We have a whole other subject on that as well. We already have him for $15 less million.
Go off, King.
Through 2024.
Go off, King.
And you said we're going to re-sign this man?
Yeah, man.
To go upwards of $46 million?
Yeah.
Tripping, dog.
Tripping for sure. It's, you look at this, and like you said, this is Neil's whole thing about Jared Goff, is that we have him at a discount to market. We have a starting quarterback at, 15 mil less a year than what these starting quarterbacks are making. But Jared Goff isn't the caliber of quarterback as these guys. Jared Goff isn't the caliber of quarterback as a Kyler Murray, as a Lamar Jackson, who is going to get a stupid fat deal this year. Just wait for it. As a Patrick Mahomes, who just got paid, and Aaron Rodgers, who just got paid. These are top shelf, top flight quarterbacks. Jared Goff is not one of these guys. It's Jared Goff. We talked about it before. He is in that Jimmy G range. He is that mid-tier guy. He's a guy that can win you some games. Sure, he's better than, I don't think he's 26th as he was ranked. I don't think he's that bad of a quarterback, but I think he's bottom third. I'll say that. I think he's a bottom third quarterback, and you can't justify re-signing a guy like that when you're already paying him $30 million a year.
Yeah, early too.
Early.
Let me say, we have him in contract to 2024 at cheaper money. Like, it makes zero fucking sense. I'm sorry for swearing, guys, but fuck, that's the stupidest shit.
Detroit Dabber says, yeah, I heard.
We're not even gonna mention them.
Random station was saying all day this means the Lions have to extend Goff and give him the bag.
Yeah.
Shut the hell up. No, they don't. They still have this guy under contract.
Yeah.
He's never going to get a contract again in his career to the caliber of the one he got with the Rams. He will never get paid that much money ever again. He is not worth $35, $40 million a year. I don't care how much you like the guy. You can't look me in the eye and say Jared Goff is worth as much money as Kyler Murray. It doesn't make sense. It's not true. He doesn't have the escapability. He doesn't have the downfield passing. He doesn't have the mobileness that Kyler Murray does, the explosiveness he brings to the game. It's not there. Jared Goff is a game manager. He is a guy that will win you games when everything else around him is perfect. Not a guy that will go out there and snatch the soul out of a chest of another team, or snatch the soul out of the chest of a defense. That's not what he is. That's who you pay $40 million to. That's who you re-sign to a deal once you have. That is not Jared Goff.
And even then, that same caliber of player that Spencer's talking about wasn't re-signed to the final year of his deal, because that's the way business works. If I have you locked up, no matter how you want, you may want more money, but I have you locked up to 2024, no.
Sorry, buddy.
Sorry. Yeah, that's what you signed. Oh, you had your hand up. I apologize.
No, yeah. I was going to say, especially with the draft class that's coming in for quarterbacks into this upcoming draft, it's phenomenal. I love some of the guys in this draft. Just to start, Bryce Young, C.J. Stroud, Will Levis, Sam Hartman, Tyler Van Dyke. You can keep on going.
Yeah.
There's a lot of options. Jared Goff's not that guy.
He's not that guy, pal. And like Murph said in the chat, Mahomes' deal is going to be a bargain in 5 years. And yeah, that's what we've said that. So look what happened with Stafford. When they paid Stafford and he was the highest paid quarterback in the NFL, everybody's like, oh my God, Stafford's not the best quarterback. Why is he making so much money? And then you look at it in 2 years when Matt Ryan gets a deal, when Aaron Rodgers gets a deal, when all these other guys get deals and they're getting paid more than Matthew Stafford because the price of a brick goes up. Market dictates salary, and Jared Goff is not in the same market as these top-flight quarterbacks. That's like telling me you're going to pay Jimmy Garoppolo $45 million a year. It's not going to happen. Baker Mayfield can barely find a team that wants him. And people think he's better than Jared Goff. Like, stop it. Jared Goff fleeced the Rams. He'll never see a deal like that again for the rest of his career.
100%. 100%. And even like jumping into like another topic we have, and maybe I'm doing a little bit too early, but like the Detroit Lions aren't even fully committed to this guy.
Yes.
They've straight up, like Brad Holmes, the general manager of the Detroit Lions, has said this publicly in interviews. Like if a guy's truly the guy, we're keeping him long term. Oh, we might even re-sign him. You're not saying that type of stuff in interviews, man. And you brought up a perfect example with Jimmy G. That's the caliber of quarterback you're comparing Jared Goff to.
Yes.
Jimmy G is another guy well on his way out the door.
Getting usurped by Trey Lance.
Yes.
Yes.
100%. And Trey Lance, I mean, we argued it back and forth last Friday. He's only started 2 games in the NFL.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just stop. Just stop. Any radio stations, I can't even do it. There's a guy in our network doing it. Talking about re-signing Jared Goff.
Who? Neil?
Yeah.
No, he's worried. He says he's worried that Jared Goff is the Lions guy. He said it today. He's like,
he said
worried.
it again today?
He said he's worried that he's their guy.
I want you to do me a favor.
He doesn't. He wants to draft a quarterback.
Yeah. You know what, Owen? We got a video in there. Brad Holmes on the Rich Eisen show. Would you mind finding that and playing it?
Yeah, I'll find it.
I appreciate you. Because this, I think you should bring this into BDE tomorrow. Well, you can't. You're on the go.
Yeah, we're on site.
You're on the go. But nonetheless, this needs to be addressed, guys. Like, because people were trying to go at me during this conversation when I was on BDE. Did you find the video?
Yeah, I got it. You want me to play it?
Run it.
Yeah, run the ish.
So, the quarterback spot in Detroit has been bandied about. Lots of talk about Goff in year 2 and what Dan Campbell thought of year 1 and what the group thought of year 1. You're sticking with Goff for a long term, still up in the air, or that's your plan because you didn't take a quarterback in the draft, a rookie QB, Brad?
Yeah, we felt very confident going into this year as Jared being the guy to lead us at quarterback. But at the same time, we were open and we had very transparent conversations about look, if the right guy's there and it's the right fit, then we'll look into that. And I will say what we didn't want to do is we didn't want to force anything in terms of we got to grab a quarterback and if it's not the right fit, if it's not the right player, just still grab a quarterback. And we just didn't really have that feeling as we went through that process. Now there was times in the draft where it was looking like it could have happened.
Got to do a read.
Go to break.
Just didn't,
after this.
Okay, I'm going to tell you guys where you can work out if you want to work out, and that is obviously Planet Fitness, because as you can see, we are in the Planet Fitness studios, and right now, for just $0 down and $10 a month, you can get your Planet Fitness membership. No matter where you are, there's a Planet Fitness nearby. You're driving down Woodward, you'll see a couple of them on your way to the studio. So you can join in club or online at planetfitness.com. And remember, until the end of August, high school students can work out for free with the summertime pass. So check out Planet Fitness, where your fitness is essential.
When you need apparel, there's only one place to go. Big Frog in Novi. With no setup fees, no artwork fees, no minimum, and a 24-hour turnaround, you can have your whole team outfitted in no time. Embroidery, direct-to-garment, vinyl, and screen printing, Big Frog has it all in all the styles you want. So whether it's a sports team, fundraiser, school event, or corporate needs, Big Frog is your one-stop destination. Visit bigfrog.com/Novi or call 844-4-BIG-FROG.
Life is full of hard choices. We're here to make one of life's biggest decisions as simple as possible. My name is Christina Gennari, and for over 20 years, I've helped hundreds of families buy and sell homes. We cover all of Metro Detroit and more, from large luxury homes to starter homes. We will work hard to make sure that you get the home of your dreams. So if you're in the market today or even thinking about buying or selling in the future, make the obvious choice. Christina Gennari, the obvious choice in real estate. Visit us at soldchristina.com today.
Our friends at Alt Equipment know that when it comes to getting your job completed on budget and on schedule, uptime matters.
Uptime.
Uptime, baby. That's why Alt Equipment is partnered with the biggest names in construction. I didn't see that one coming. With the most diverse rental fleet in Michigan, there's nothing your project can throw you that Alta can't handle. Guys, give them a call. It's really simple. It's 844-GO-TO-ALTA today. Again, that's 844-GO-TO-ALTA today. Alt Equipment, where uptime matters.
Uptime. Ryan always does that during the bottom line. He just yells out one word from the reads. That shit is so funny to me.
It is funny. So if it's a read you don't know, that should be so distracting, but we becoming pros up here, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Uptime.
Hell yeah, brother.
Before we went to break, we told you about Planet Fitness. No, I'm just kidding. No, but seriously, before we went to break, we played a tape of Brad Holmes speaking on Jared Goff and his future with the Detroit Lions because one curious Rich Eisen, who's a conscious football fan who knows that Jared Goff isn't that great of a quarterback, wondered why Brad Holmes didn't address the quarterback situation. And in most situations where guys like their quarterback and the guy is going to stay there for a while, the GM would then say, oh, he's our guy. He's there for sure. Like, there's no question about it. Much like the Arizona Cardinals did when Kyler Murray was throwing his fits, deleting stuff out of his Instagram bios and whatnot. That wasn't the case. Brad Holmes says if there was a guy there we felt confident in, we were open to making a move.
Yeah.
However, there just wasn't. And the NFL proved that. We didn't see – there was only one quarterback that went in the first round. And I don't think we saw another one until the third round, and Malik Willis. But this is what the observation of this quarterback class just wasn't that great. And like I just proves it even further to me that Jared Goff isn't the guy. I mean, this is a public, I'm saying this is an open interview that we clipped obviously from YouTube. This is 2 months ago, by the way.
Yeah, this is a while ago.
Directly after the draft, because
Before
everyone was
training
curious. A lot of people thought, don't say it was just us. A lot of people thought the Detroit Lions were going to address the quarterback situation in this draft.
For sure.
Now, whether it wasn't going to be a guy starting this year, because again, this quarterback draft was iffy.
Yeah.
A guy probably would have to sit a year regardless. But nonetheless, they didn't do it at all. But we're not Goff haters, guys. We're only bringing this stuff up to show you like this is just the reality of the situation.
We're just realistic. We know who he is. We know what he is by what he's shown us so far in his NFL career. It's you know what you have when you have it. And it's tough for me to side with these people. Obviously, yeah, if Goff goes out there and proves us wrong and throws for 4,000 yards, 30 touchdowns, I'll be the first one to say it. Wow, amazing. Great job. They should be in the playoffs, undoubtedly, if he does that. But it's not going to happen. That's not who he is. That's not the type of quarterback he is. So, us saying this, us saying we want him not gone, and we're not running him out of town. We know what he is, where he is, what he's filling for this team. But they're going to get a quarterback in the draft next year. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. No matter if that's trading up to get a guy, getting a guy where they fall, depending on what draft pick they get, getting a guy later. They're taking they have to. You literally have to.
Yeah.
Even outside of Goff, if Goff's not your guy, look at the backup situation on this team. If you expect this team to be competitive, injuries happen in the NFL. Jared Goff misses 3 games, you lose every single one of those games. David Blau and Tim Boyle are not winning you games, no matter what.
Brad Holmes openly said there's a guy there, he's going to get him.
Yeah.
I think we found out through this year's draft, the Jamison Williams trade, if there's a guy that Brad Holmes he's going to get him, or at least going to shoot a shot to. He's not going to overexert himself. We didn't sign, it was a safety from the Saints
Marcus Williams,
and give him the big deal that he wanted. Nonetheless, I'm not saying Goff is bad. I'm saying he's just not the future, guys.
Yeah.
This isn't the guy going forward, especially paying him on $31 million, getting the production that you're getting out of him. Like the same level of stuff that we can get out of a Baker Mayfield, who's getting paid $6 million, I think, after the trade. Like, it's just, you got to be real about the situation. And you can win with Jared Goff.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I think the Detroit Lions have the perfect setup to win with Jared Goff, and that, we could surround him with rookie contracts because we do have these extra draft picks. However, in the long run, I just don't think that's going to be the case. Someone say something funny in the chat?
Yeah, Epic said I was blaming you guys. Owen's good. But I'm looking at this, and like we said, they're saying, Izzy says, I hate Jared Goff. I know what Jared Goff is. I'm a realistic fan of the sport. It's like one of the brightest offensive minds in the NFL today traded him and 2 first-round picks for another aging quarterback. Like, he said, here, you can take Goff. I'll give you a first-round pick, and here's another one just so you take him and give me Matt Stafford. Like, come on, guys. I loved Matt Stafford when he was here. Big Matt Stafford guy.
I love Jim Caldwell.
I'm a big Matt Stafford guy. I think he's a great quarterback.
Yeah.
I think he is twice the quarterback that Jared Goff is. And
100%.
He's proven it.
Yeah, without question, he's twice
proven it. He took the team to the Super Bowl his first year and won it.
Dog, when that trade
Something
happened,
Jared Goff couldn't do.
When that trade happened, Michael Brockers was like, finally, we got a quarterback.
Yeah.
And then he got traded to the Lions too. Yeah. Like, guys, we're not haters, bro. We're being real. Like, that was Jared Goff's teammate in L.A. for multiple years. They've gone to the Super Bowl together. Like, these are clear observations. I've said it all the time. Sean McVay. So get this guy the fuck out of here, bro. Like, give me a real quarterback to work with.
He saw enough.
And when he got one, and a guy, Matthew Stafford, who let's be real about it, in Detroit, he has had some teams around him.
Yeah.
Just never always, lived all completely up. But when he had a guy with some potential, he won a fucking Super Bowl.
Yes.
Year one.
Yeah, he's had teams around him, but there's a difference when having, a team around you 1 year and having an established culture with a great head coach, a stable front office, and a loaded squad. Like that squad was loaded.
Yeah.
And they needed one piece because they knew Jared Goff wasn't it.
One piece is crazy good this week.
One piece was crazy good this week. But there's no doubt. Like, even you could say it's a team game. You could say it's the ultimate team game. Quarterback is by far the most important position.
Yes.
And it is extremely hard, especially in today's NFL, to win at the highest level when you don't have an elite quarterback, period.
D. Smitty in the chat says he actually took this a different way, which I don't know how. He literally said he was open to grabbing somebody else, but he says that's a testament to their confidence in Goff, though. The rookie QBs obviously wasn't much better. Plus, as soon as Holmes and Campbell gets their QB, their job's officially on the line. How is that a testament to the confidence in Goff? Like, he literally just said, we're definitely open to grabbing someone that we believe in.
Yeah.
There just wasn't anyone we believed in.
Yes, and it's
quite literally like there's no off-kiltered message behind that. It's kind of plain black and white.
That's a testament to Brad Holmes being infinitely smarter than any GM the Lions have ever had before him.
Yeah.
Because you look at what the Lions did before him. They drafted Matthew Stafford immediately. He was there. Obviously, you can't say it's the wrong pick.
Yeah.
But he didn't have anything around him other than Calvin Johnson. They didn't have a complete team, and look at how much he struggled. Look at how much that they did just to get into the playoffs. Right now, what Brad Holmes is doing is what 99% of the rest of the NFL does, and that's builds a team and then grabs a quarterback. In this league, that is what you have to do. You build your team. You build a complete team, and you draft a quarterback to put him in there, or you go out and you trade for one. Look at all the teams that have done it. Denver did it. Cleveland did it. Tampa Bay did it. Like, you build the team first because the quarterback is the most expensive and most important part of the team. So you build your team. You get these guys. You get top-flight defensive ends. You get top-flight receivers. And then once you have a complete team built from the trenches out, you get a quarterback and you let him lead them to victory.
100%. And with Jared Goff, he's a guy that you need to surround him with talent. In LA, that was the case. Now, they didn't win the big one, but they won games nonetheless. And, again, that's the situation we have here in Detroit currently with Jared Goff. And, I saw Epic in the chat, so he's legit excited for Jameson. Me too.
Me too.
We just got temper a little bit because we're not going to see him week one. But, nonetheless, I am excited. He does have weapons. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jameson Williams. Hold on. DJ Shark. TJ Hawkinson. DeAndre Swift. No excuses for this guy this year. Quintez Cephas. I'll put it out there. I like Quintez Cephas.
I like Cephas too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I think we could win games with him this year. I've obviously been on record saying that I don't think 10 wins is crazy. I think it's a realistic possibility. We have the team for it. I just, in the long run, I'm just sick of having the conversation.
Yeah.
I'm more specifically sick of people talking about re-signing this guy.
Would you cut Goff and sign Lamar Jackson?
Yeah.
Because if Lamar's going to cost a lot of money, like closing out $50 million a year.
Yeah, probably around that 40. Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, that specific situation, no. I'd rather draft somebody
next year.
Yeah, I'd rather draft somebody.
Yeah.
I've made the argument on the show before. The rookie quarterback contracts. I mean, we saw Goff do amazing things. Guess what? He wasn't getting paid $30 million. You know what I'm saying? Like, because when he's on the rookie deal, he could afford to put some pieces around him.
Yeah.
So I'm a big fan of the rookie deal situation. I want us to go that route. By the way, like next year is the year you start to have a conversation about cutting Goff. But it depends who you draft. Are they ready to play right away, or do they need to sit a year? Because again, we have him on contract. He's not going anywhere. We're not forced to re-sign him. He's not sitting out. His money isn't guaranteed to where he can sit out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not the situation we're in.
If we were in that situation, though, and we did end up re-signing Goff, how would you have to get to sleep at night?
Man, I don't like promote you. I don't like promote these damn unhealthy situations. But I'll tell you what, when I'm celebrating the day he's gone, I'm gonna have a mully in my hand. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be sitting with my boy Spinny. We gonna pour it out a little bit. RP, my man JG.
Pour some out.
JG16.
JG's
RP.
girls' titties.
Whoa, Mike. This is during the ad read, Spinny. I don't know if we be saying that kind of stuff during the ad reads, but nonetheless, I'm gonna have one in my hand, guys. Gypsy Vodka. They made the mulligan. It tastes phenomenal. Make sure you guys check it out at Total Wine near you or any golf course that you're by.
Ciabattas, summer salads, and dip shakes. All at Big Boy. Try a chicken club, chicken cordon bleu, or sunrise ham and cheddar. All on our grilled ciabatta bread. Or keep it light with our Michigan apple, chicken Caesar, or Greek salad. And don't forget to cool off with a frosty hand-dipped cookies and cream or strawberry shake. You heard it here first. Summer just got better.
Hi, my diamonds. It's Crystal with an X. You want to get hot and perfect like me? Here's my super easy routine. Drink at least a gallon of water before you wake up. Attach a weight to everything in your house. Hello? Sell your car and just sprint everywhere. Scream when you exhale.
Don't follow Crystal with an X. Do your own thing at Planet Fitness with tons of equipment and free fitness training in our clean and spacious clubs. Join now for just $10 a month and cancel anytime.
Guys, how do you think I come up from the basement and got on the big stage of Woodward Sports? Good old white privilege, because I am a white man. But it's all thanks to Chili Peppers Tanning that I'm able to get this beautiful Brazilian bronze, man. Make sure you guys check them out. The Pepper Club will beat all competitors by $5. I'm used to... What up, though? Welcome back to Woodward Heavyweights. I'm your boy Eazy, join my man Spin More Rex. We just went on a rampage. We just went on a
throwback rampage.
A Soldier Boy hero-gasm murderous scene of Jared Goff there. I do want to apologize because I do think the Detroit Lions can win 10 games with the man this year.
He can win regular season games. Yes,
100%.
He can.
You're just not winning the big one.
Can't win a championship.
And I'll say that until he does.
Yes.
Because I can.
Because you can.
That's how it works.
And there's nobody that can refute it.
Exactly. I'm like, my shit, I won't. But D. Smitty, he was a guy who gave us a little bit of pushback in the comment section. Shout out to D. Smitty in the chat. He says, but now we have a competent GM. I'm just as confident as he is with Jared Goff this season. And I agree. Again, this season, yes. We're stuck with him this season, by the way, guys. If you go to, I use Spot Track, whatever salary cap website you use, Goff's dead money this year is $41 million. So, like anybody who, I guess, hates Goff more than us, he's here this year regardless, no matter what. That's probably another reason why they didn't take a rookie this year is like this guy, like 40. I think your mic's off.
Yeah, nerd.
As I said, it wasn't a good QB class either way.
It was not.
So
exactly.
You're waiting for this year, and then I feel like you're really starting to get the pieces together.
This is an extremely strong QB class. And I think there's only one position that needs to be upgraded just as bad, if not more, than quarterback on this team.
Yeah.
And if Malcolm Rodriguez works out.
You just bought Malcolm Rodriguez jersey today.
I did just buy a Malcolm Rodriguez jersey today.
Yeah.
I'm hyped.
I hope it doesn't fit you so I can have it.
Yeah. I'm going to shrink that boy if it don't fit.
Oh, and you're a college football guy. You cover Michigan State. In fact, you're leaving us the first 3 days of next week because you're scared of Chris. No, I'm just kidding.
You are.
To cover the Big Ten Media Day. But
yeah.
College quarterbacks, like who are some prospects that you like you're a Detroit Lions fan as well, that you would like to see in the Honolulu blue jersey?
Levis.
Well, I mean, it would be interesting to. I have to see where they fall in the draft first. Is the biggest thing, because I want Bryce Young. If I'm being honest, of all those guys, I think Stroud's a special talent as well. I think he's honestly one of the best, if not the best, Ohio State quarterback that's gone through that system. I made a top 10 list of college QBs going this year, and just about everyone on this list is going to the NFL next year, or at least could. They could choose to come back if they wanted, but I mean, some guys are Grayson McCall, Tyler Van Dyke, Sam Hartman, Devin Leary with NC State. He's got a special kind of arm. Will Levis, he's got a lot of NFL tangibles as well. The transfer from Penn State.
What was his name again?
You're talking about
Will Levis?
Will Levis from Kentucky.
I'm gonna watch some film tonight.
You should. He's got a lot of really good film. I like him. I think he has a lot of good potential. It just depends where the Lions are picking at, because you got so many options, and who knows what these kind of quarterbacks will look like in that position. But I'm telling you guys, this is the draft to get a quarterback. It's special.
Yeah, I like those are music to my ears, man.
There's a lot of quarterbacks
As
available.
much as I think we can win with Jared Goff this year, I truly believe to win the Super Bowl, or for us to have a chance to win the Super Bowl, I want to get somebody on the rookie deal. And all these damn rookie contracts we have around us right now, imagine if we got a rookie quarterback or a sophomore quarterback even the following year, how much cap space we have to address the rest of the roster through free agency. I saw a couple comments in the chat talking about linebackers. Let me make this point about linebackers just real quick. As much as I love my boy Malcolm Rodriguez, it's because I truly think he has potential to be something special. But it's a
luxury position.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's not a need anymore. You start to look at these Super Bowl championship teams. I look at the LA Rams last year. I know Lloyd's one of them, only because I forced myself to do homework and see how that team was structured, because we have Brad Holmes coming off that regime. The year before that, Tampa Bay Bucks, they do have a hell of a linebacker.
They have a fantastic linebacking core.
Yeah, they do.
Devin White, Levante David.
100%. I think Levante David's gone now. Well, he might be. I don't know. Year before that, who won the Super Bowl? Patriots? Linebacking core. It's just.
Or no,
I think it was Pats. Rams. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
No. KC.
KC, yeah.
Name me a linebacker, KC. It's a dying breed.
Well, I was just thinking about linebackers in the upcoming draft too. Just Will Anderson, I think he's gonna be an elite guy.
Yeah, but he's an edge rusher.
Yeah. Well, yeah. But
we're talking about middle linebackers.
Right.
We have edge rushers.
Yeah. I'm just saying there's a lot of talent up in this draft, and then that's where I think hopefully Zach Wilson does well enough where if logistically we're thinking way up in the future for taking that quarterback, but I think the Jets would take Will Anderson, assuming he doesn't get injured, and then that would bump down another spot with those quarterbacks. So, I mean, it's all speculation. Just depends where you're at in the draft, and you have 2 first-round picks too.
Yeah, you look at that Super Bowl that Kansas City won. San Francisco, they got great linebacking core.
Yeah.
Average quarterback.
Colts, great linebacking core.
Kansas City has an average linebacking core at best. Great quarterback.
Yeah.
What's more important? What's more important?
I mean, the Rams got Bobby Wagner. Bobby Wagner been the best linebacker in the NFL for a long time.
Yeah, they won it without him.
Yeah, and I get it's a team sport, but just like you look at these Super Bowl winning teams, linebacker, you said that perfect, is a luxury.
Philly, New England, the 2 years or 2 New England Super Bowls, you could say Dante Hightower.
Once upon a time, when the league was a lot more run heavy, linebackers were a little bit more important.
Yeah.
Now you need more of those hybrid linebackers that can, get you in coverage as well.
Yes.
That was the allure of a Kyle Hamilton, which him going to Baltimore is crazy.
William Anderson, first of all, if you guys think the Lions will be in a spot to draft William Anderson, I see it in the chat, then you think less of Goff than we do.
Then you're taking the under at 6.5.
You're going to have a top 3 pick to draft Will Anderson.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I can see the draft going, and I could be totally wrong. Okay, I'm cool with that, but Stroud or Young, Anderson.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And then the other one.
It just depends who needs the linebacker that's there, which team. That's all that matters. Yeah. I'm assuming the Texans take a quarterback as well. You could go up and down the list, but there's going to be plenty of quarterbacks to choose from.
I will say, oh, man, it sucks you're not going to be here tomorrow. It'd be a whole cool segment for you to do. Break down some quarterbacks. But
we can do it next week.
All right, bet.
Yeah.
I will caution myself though, overhyping quarterbacks, up until the draft, because last year we had the whole Sam Howell was going to be the guy, Spencer Rattler was going to be a guy.
Yeah, but this is different.
Malik Willis even.
There's so many better guys, and it's a lot more deep as well. Like there's a lot of quarterbacks to choose. Like Malik, I'm like going into this draft. We're talking like a month out. I was like, none of these guys for the Lions. They shouldn't take a quarterback. I know you guys like at Woodward Sports were talking about that, just kind of theoretical stuff. But like next year, it's going to be that first pick. I believe it's going to be all which quarterback are we choosing. I think that's truly what it's going to be, honestly.
There's been some concerns about Young's size. How big's Stroud? Is he much bigger than him?
Stroud is not that much bigger than him.
Yeah, but the size with Young, I mean, we obviously talked about Kyler Murray. Owen.
Stroud is 6'3", 215.
Oh, I'd rather have Stroud.
Yeah. Bryce Young is, I think, 5'11", or...
I think they're
5'9".
They're both really close.
Yeah,
I think those are the top
he's 6
two.
foot 195.
Okay.
So he's not like tiny.
How tall is Kyler Murray?
Like 5'6".
Yeah,
Jeez.
that's not
5'6",
comparable.
come on.
Dude, yeah, he's
5'9".
Might as well be 5'6".
He's
in
5'10".
the NFL. He's 5'10" on double cleats.
5'10". Yeah. I mean, maybe that's a topic. Debate Stroud versus Young.
I think Stroud versus Young is going to happen in the national championship this upcoming year, which is going to be awesome. We're going to see, I believe, Ohio State, who has the best offense in college football, and Alabama, who has one of the best defenses in college football, go up against each other in the national championship. And that's where it's going to be all these draft debates and everything. It's just going to heat up with that national championship game, in my opinion, or at least the college football playoff game, just depending on what seed they get.
D. Smith, no, actually it wasn't D. Smith. Mr. Privy says, no way. Ties have been crushing us because of our lack of solid linebacking, and it also causes the team to lack the ability to stop the opponent from moving the chains consistently. I disagree. I think you see safeties on on tight ends a lot more than linebackers nowadays. I mean, you will occasionally, but it's just different NFL.
Nickel packages are a lot more often, like they happen a lot more often in the NFL than three linebacker sets.
And we arguably, like I try to be respectful of these guys. Will Harris is horrific at the safety position.
Yeah.
They moved him to cornerback last year, and he looked somewhat respectable, which confused me. That's why I love Aubrey Pleasant. That's why I love Aaron Glenn. But Will Harris has been atrocious as a safety.
He has.
And that was attest to that linebacker situation you're talking about. But it is past 7, guys. I'm down to keep going, but we got to get Cheese Nips home, man. He's hungry. He said before the show, he's like, I can't fight on a Thursday. Yeah. I'm hungry right now. I'm too hungry.
I do think we can all admit, though, that quarterback is more important to address than linebacker.
Yeah.
100%.
Yes.
100%. And that will be addressed. If it's not, then I have some serious concerns.
And we're not, and nobody thinks we're getting Bryce Young, Will Anderson, or C.J. Stroud.
Right.
Because I don't think we're going to have a top 3.
But there's so many. There's so many options.
Nobody's trading out. If you have a top 3 pick next year, you're not trading out.
These guys could fall in value too. It's a whole college football season to go.
100%.
I don't know.
Bunch of teams hungry for quarterbacks. Izzy, Titans kill us all day last year. I mean, we told you about.
That's why we brought in Deshaun Elliott.
Yes.
Was to be that guy that can stop tight ends. So, as for the dying breed of linebacker,
to give you what you need.
Thank you guys for liking. Thank you guys for supporting. Thank you guys for watching. We appreciate you so much. Yes. And as I said yesterday, next week, starting Monday, we are going to be on the main channel. So check us out on Woodward Sports. Same time, same place, 5 to 7 at this desk. But we are going to be on the main channel, so make sure you tap in. Tell your friends, tell your grandma, tell your brother, tell your sister, tell everybody that we're coming to the big leagues. But again, we appreciate you guys for liking, subscribing, chilling with us. For Eazy, my dog, for Cheese Nips, the young icon, Owen in the booth, who did a great job holding it down, doing 2 jobs.
Cheese Nips.
I am Spencer Axter. We are the Woodward Heavyweights, and we will catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.
Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thumbs up. Like that.